Scenes. Hello.
Hello.
We got it out.
We're here.
We're here.
We've started.
We're back, guys. Welcome back. You just missed a very hilarious episode off screen.
I was being dumb and smart at the same time.
Graham was spitting straight flames. No cap.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What have they been feeding me back there?
What was he cooking? We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Yep.
We're talking about Marvel. I warned you. We'll be doing it again. It never ends.
We're here to speak about it.
We're here to talk about it. We're here to say words about Cape shit. It's been a very uneventful couple of weeks.
Since the Cape shit, yes.
Since the last Cape shit.
Well, it's been uneventful for the podcast listeners because
yeah,
half of the podcast don't do things when they release. So,
it's true.
Can't partake in activities such as discussions.
Yeah, Graham doesn't watch anything
It's true.
or talk about anything until like next trimester.
Yeah. So, aye.
So that's cool. Thanks, Graham.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's fine. Like, we take things at our own pace. We'll put the nails to it. He's very busy as well, Graham. He's moving this gentleman.
I suppose so. There's stuff to do in life.
Yeah, guys, got things going on. But yes, the last Cape shit was Daredevil for us. And then we watched Marvel's Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Thunderbolts Asterix.
One of two movies this year. Have we had one this year?
A Marvel movie?
Yeah, just the
third movie? Captain America Brave New World?
Oh, no, yeah. Sorry. This is the second of three movies that we'll see this year.
We'll get Captain Fantastic America 4.
Yes, and I'd say we're on an upward trajectory.
I think we're going from step to step.
I agree.
Yeah, we did warn you. I think we warned them in the Captain America episode. I don't even think. I'm trying to think of even the next episode. You might never end with Ironheart.
Oh,
well,
maybe.
I'm maybe watching. Well, I won't be watching.
I fear that it's going to get the Echo treatment.
Oh, absolutely.
It just all come out at once.
Question.
Be awful.
Well, no, because it's actually coming out half one week and then half the next week.
Oh, right, okay.
It's getting the
slightly better than Echo.
Bridgerton treatment, like.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, maybe it's better than Echo then, by a letter grade or whatever.
But you letter graded Echo like Z, so
yeah,
it's not hard to go up.
X.
Question
mark X.
Formerly known as Twitter.
Maybe.
X videos.
Pause.
We'll be watching the Ironheart trailer on xvideos.com. Do not look it up.
It's probably up there. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Probably.
Marvel property gets fucked by company. Hot gone sexual.
Oh my. Prank.
Oh God, yeah, we are really in the Marvel mix. I mean, we I don't know, I've been busy. There's not been a tremendous amount I feel. I mean, there's things that we want to see, but we've been busy. It's an unfortunate fact of life. And we might dip in and out. We did see Sinners.
We haven't spoken about that, I suppose.
Better than any movie we'll talk about on this podcast.
Probably. Probably. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It might be.
Sinners for me is 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it was a glorious cinematic experience.
Spectacular time in the movies.
It was a fucking great time in the movies.
It was so good, so powerful, beautiful score, and it was about score, and it's very pretty people doing very murder stab and
it's great.
Vampires.
Truly, the vampires.
Nosferatu.
The vampire. Mark of the vampire.
I don't even actually really know how to talk about Sinners. I'm not even trying to avoid it for Cape shit. I'm a bit like.
Where do you start?
Yeah.
Where do you begin? We
would have needed a full Sinners episode. But
we could have seen where it went, I guess. Yeah.
It's very good, very beautiful, very well shot.
It's done now, I think.
It's done.
Yeah. Look, it's out of cinemas now.
I
don't know how you can see it.
No, I need to double check. I had a person I know at work that was going to see it.
Okay, maybe it's right. It's right to the end of the run.
It must be then. But I mean, artificially, they were legitimately kept it in. They were like, it's fucking people love that. It went back to IMAX, I believe, for a little bit.
Well,
which is
how
you
the
should
screens
see
are
it.
there then.
You did push us. You were like, we'll go see it in IMAX, and I didn't even really know enough about it at the time to understand why. But then after we saw it, and everyone was like, man, I hope you're seeing it in IMAX.
Genius play from whoever the marketing team is. They got Rhiannon Kagoe to describe the differences between all these cuts of the film.
Is it like fucking Oppenheimer?
Yeah, it was like, here's like 8mm or 8 Super 8, and here's like the IMAX like Polaroid.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the fucking IMAX. We get more of the shot and stuff. So we just went through all of them, and I was like, oh man, what do you see IMAX?
No, we've got to go to IMAX,
Fucking
bro.
Marketing worked.
Oh
Bastards.
man, what a surprise.
Those bastards, they got me.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I am a bit at a loss. I really...
I love jazz.
I love jazz.
It's
I
great.
love music. Music's really cool. It was a really powerful movie about like the community that music brings, about like Black and African American struggles at that time. You know, sort of like metaphors, and then also oblique in your face stuff. Like someone was like, "Oh, you know, the initial vampire is as a white guy, an Irish guy as well, who weirdly enough is historically also one of the more sort of like attacked minorities at that time in America, the Irish.
Uh-huh.
But you know, there's something to be said there.
Attacked everywhere.
But still, like, well,
Those poor Irish.
Those poor Irish.
Yeah, they even got it coming here.
Well, I was gonna say, like, unfortunately for listeners, we do live in the UK.
They even get it
I
over
live
there.
I live in Scotland, but in Ireland,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucked up, isn't it? God, yeah,
Man,
the Irish really do have it hard.
They kind of do a wee bit.
Do you know who probably had it worse? Slavery era African Americans, and black people.
They're slaves. Yeah.
Like that was pretty bad, and Sinners shows it off, and it's really fucking hard hitting, and like the right level of like in your fucking face, and then also just some metaphors and shit. It's really cool, and it's really fun and interesting, and it's exceptionally well written. Beautifully shot. It's just scenes.
Bro, Ryan Coogler has the sauce.
Ryan Coogler does have the sauce, bro. Black Panther was great.
Facts.
Speaking of cape shit,
we need to get him out, man.
What, out of Marvel?
We need to free him.
We need to save him. But, he's an executive producing Ironheart, which it seems to be the chief thing. That, like, by the way, Ryan Coogler's near this. Did you see Sinners?
Yeah, he signed a bit of paper. I mean,
he definitely was on set at least once.
Yeah, just to see.
Just to visit on his way to the Black Panther 3 set. Like,
exactly. Yeah. Quickly
put that as big as the title of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. See Sinners. I'm so washed that I'm like, I don't have anything to say except it's really good. But let's have some stuff to say about like Marvel Studios' latest fucking meat grinder, fucking spam canister, fucking deli ham slice movie.
Do you just hate that about us? Like, me too.
Fucking like we're just like we're self-proclaimed cinephile, but every time we watch a movie, so that was a good eye. That was a really good eye.
I've lost the ability to speak in form sentences about this film.
Literally. Like, good movies, actors, music.
Looked nice.
I think we could talk about it if we wanted, but we're here to talk about Marvel. Let's be fair to each other. We're here to talk about Marvel, so that's why I'm like, we talk about Marvel. we need to talk about Marvel.
Bro, we understand the assignment for today, you know.
That's what's going on today.
This is what's on the
docket. Maybe you can jump out now, go watch Sinners. Like,
sure.
In the episode.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so we did watch the movie Thunderbolts.
We did, you.
Marvel Studios Thunderbolts Asterix.
Asterix. You know the Asterix by now, people, don't you?
Yeah, definitely did not waste any time to reveal that Asterix.
I think it was 2 days or something.
The New Avengers.
The New Avengers. Ooh.
And I thought Thunderbolts was really good.
Man. Catchphrase?
Catchphrase?
I think you've said that quite a bit.
Really good?
Yeah, I think you say that all the time.
I do feel like every time we get to a movie, it's literally like, that movie was really good.
But you know what? It was really good.
He agrees, He fucking agrees,
It was actually really good.
Actually, he's on it. Do you know what?
Actually, you know what? Did quite enjoy it. Yeah.
It was a really good time at the movies.
We're linked up on this the same kind of way we're linked up on Captain America.
I guess. Captain America, which was, oh my god, I can't believe we were able to watch that.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
But then we were on Team Thunderbolts from the beginning.
That's true. We were like, this could work. This could be funny.
I like these characters. I like the idea of this. Let's give them a chance.
Let's give those crazy kids a chance, Ian.
I thought it was fascinating how well it worked given the circumstances of Marvel.
I think so. And do you know what? I think they really scale it back.
Yeah.
We went quite condensed.
I think so.
There's 3 locations.
There pretty much is actually. You're moving wrong.
Shit, you know.
I'm shocked how much of this movie was taking place in the bunker.
Bro, it was like half film or something.
I was going to be like, man, that's a bit weird. Like, when are we getting here? And it's just like, no, do you know what? Because cool stuff's just happening here.
They're just having banter and it's fine.
Like
don't worry about
character stuff's going on here.
Yeah.
Mind the plot, mind the characters. Because it's literally like, yeah, he's right. They stripped it back. You've got like a fucking, this Marvel movie comes out and they're like, here is, the Thunderbolts is about a bunch of, I previously described it as the cast of Black Widow featuring the villain from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Are you wrong?
Not entirely. It also features the villain from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Uh-huh.
The best Marvel show.
Whoa.
And I don't even know if I'm joking.
You fucking better be.
Whoa, what?
Man,
What's better?
Loki exists.
Oh, hell. He's not wrong. But obviously, again...
You like WandaVision more than that as well.
What? More than Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
No.
Man.
I like Agatha all along more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Damn, okay.
I'd like WandaVision and Falcon equally.
Okay.
But WandaVision's get more sauce. But Captain America...
Fair. I'll give
Captain
you that.
America bias.
Fair. You do love Captain America. You
I
do
think
love a
he's
Captain
really
America.
cool. I think Captain America is cool. I think it's cool that there's a guy and he's like, I represent the ideals of a nation. I will actively critique said nation. I fucking fight for just oblique good and justice. This is why I'm excited for Superman to be just a good guy.
Question mark? Superman?
Superman
Found?
Superman found.
Coming out? Look up. Hey buddy, look up.
Everybody, look up. Oh, we'll get to that actually.
Oh shit.
So so it's a good movie. It was a good movie.
Yes,
The first trailer for Zootopia 2 releases tomorrow.
Oh man, you do not want to see that.
Yeah, I like Zootopia 1.
Man, are you a furry?
Well, Judy Hopps do got
like
me acting up.
That mastermind gif, like, at the door, like...
Well, God.
Oh man, sorry.
No, it's my fault 'cause I just get the classic, like, discussing film distraction.
Ah.
Do you mean the no bitches?
Yes. Yes, Bex, I mean the no bitches meme, yeah.
What's that one?
When he's like at the he's at the fisheye like people. And he's like,
Mastermind.
yeah. Megamind. Megamind, sorry.
Yes, Megamind.
No
Sorry,
bitches.
you had me. Sorry.
Did I say mastermind?
Yeah, you said mastermind.
Sorry.
It's also like because it's the no bitches one,
Yeah.
and you're like that. Like, are you sure about that? Like, like, what was he cooking meme? And I'm like, no, that's the no bitches Megamind meme.
Oh my god.
Come on, Graham.
So sorry, listeners.
Fuck. Oh. Also, special guest Bex is here.
Yeah.
Oh.
With a save right there because we
With
would
the
have been
same,
lost
I was gonna
otherwise.
say, I would have been. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Right, so you got a movie and it's a bunch of disparate characters from other properties, like the US Agent and the Ghost and the cast of Black Widow minus Rachel Weisz.
Yes. Who's somewhere.
She's definitely kicking about. Apparently, the original, one of the original treatments had her. They had her and they had Lawrence Fishburne as Bill Foster. Is it Bill Foster?
Was he from Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah.
Bro, I just don't remember that movie.
Bro, not
all.
Ewan's favourite Marvel movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Insane behaviour.
It's not like my favourite, but it's, again, shockingly high up the list.
Was he like cool?
He's the professor. They go to him when they're sitting in the room and he's pure like dick measuring.
No.
He's like, man, I grew to like this high, and Scott's like, oh man, I grew to this high. He's like, what? And it turns out he's working with Ghost.
Right, okay.
Walton Goggins was in that movie.
Was he the villain, right?
He was a villain.
Man.
Bex is also confused.
We should bring...
Walton Goggins, pull it up on screen.
Get him back.
Sonny Birch. Walton Goggins was in that movie. He was also in What If Season 3, the episode in The Cowboy with the hood. Who is the hood?
The fuck?
You people don't remember, but I do. I'm cursed with this knowledge.
Bro. Walton Goggins, Stronger Soldier, do you know what? I'm here for it.
Look, there he is. Quick.
Man, what the fuck? I need to watch that. I'm there. I don't know. Probably not.
Yes, you do. It's great. It's got the worst brother on a knife. Michelle Pfeiffer's in that one.
She is.
And it's not the bad one.
And like the guys are in it with the van and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the Baba Yaga one, because he gets truth serum by Walton Goggins, and he's all Baba Yaga. The dungeon did start to fried.
Oh my.
You remember?
No.
You remember Baba Yaga?
I don't remember this now.
I cannot fucking believe Graham's blank.
Sorry.
Ant-Man and the Wasp of his memory.
There's so fucking many though.
There's so
like
many
25
fucking
films or something.
25 fucking movies and like 79 TV shows as well.
And I've seen them all.
I know, it's all up there. Even The Incredible Hulk.
True.
Even Secret Invasion. Yeesh.
I remember more of that than I want to. Like I wish I could forget that. Like I forgot Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Fucking Secret Invasion has pushed Ant-Man and the Wasp out of his brain.
And I'm upset about it.
Oh god. Fucking bro, don't worry, Gaia will save us all.
Oh man.
Okay, so there's this movie, The Thunderbolts.
Right.
I mean, yeah, desperate dicky characters.
Right.
They get together to. They're sort of brought together by fate, and also Valentina Allegra Di Fontaine
Playing.
Contessa.
Yes.
By Julie Dreyfus, who's been in the background doing
puppeteering.
some puppet shit, CIA stuff.
Yeah.
And they
Making a play.
through their joint encounter, where they're essentially they're sent to a trap taken out to cover Valentina's ass, but they all accidentally discover this entry.
Yes, because Valentina is currently under investigation from the US government because one of her companies is potentially doing human tests.
Yes.
To create
To
the
create
super
a
superhuman.
like a crap in America.
Yes.
And they instead come out with like a man who shadows people.
Literally someone who, yeah.
Like that's the superpower they gave him.
Good one to do, I guess.
I was going to say very, very scary one to have.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess that what the movie says is it's not. He gives him superpowers, but he's. I mean, we find this out later. They find this guy Bob. Bob's cool.
The goat.
There's a big, long, prolonged action sequence where they try to escape a bunker.
Yep.
We find out that Bob is the super soldier program guy, and he actually survived, and he
and
can
that wasn't meant to happen.
It was not meant to happen. Even Valentina didn't know, and he's like bulletproof and he can fly, so he got superpowers. But also Bob is like fucked up.
Bro's fucked.
He's got like a god complex and like some serious like almost like BPD bipolar type issues.
Yeah.
So like he's either like his alter ego or just a manifestation of his like sort of issues.
Aye.
It's
There's
also
like
real.
3 stages of him.
Pretty much. There's like Bob. There's like the Sentry, and then there's the Void.
The Void.
And like Bob's nice. I like Bob, and he's cool and chill and a bit
love
sad
him.
because he has a sad backstory.
True.
Then the
Going
Sentry
through
is
it a wee
like he's not inherently bad. He's a bit egotistical, but he's
Aye.
nothing to say he's inherently bad. But
We can work with that.
I think we could work with that, but he's very open to then sort of like giving into his like god
Yeah.
complex.
He's
and
easy
his,
to slide in by then. Yeah.
and by that point he becomes the Void, where he's. Although I think maybe the implication of the movie is that the Sentry is like the snarky god complex one, but like the Void is like more of his negative emotions. It's
Definitely
more of his outright like, again, like maybe it's a BPD alternate personality thing, but also maybe it's just like a depiction of the self-loathing, the troubles, the suffering that Bob's been through.
Right.
And that guy could shadow people.
That guy could definitely shadow some people.
So the
Pouring
team,
out of him.
the Thunderbolts have formed, and they're all kind of like we're all. Sorry, we did forget someone.
Oh, you're right, Ewan. You're right. We did.
I think
What was their name again? They were sort of like a master of things.
the master of they could engage in sort of actions. They're a list of actions.
Right. Yeah.
The, action accomplisher, action professional,
Like a to-do list of some sorts.
to-do list champion.
Yeah.
And
they could copy.
What's that
things.
show on Channel 4?
Oh.
Or Dave? Sorry, it's on Dave.
It's on Dave in the UK. It's not Top Gear.
Top Gear. That's
Top
her name.
Gear. I knew it.
We've got him, guys.
We've got him.
It's in fact Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
From Marvel Studios' Black Widow.
Found. And then lost again.
Barely even found, I'd argue.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Rachel Weisz was like, I don't want to do this movie because we're going to kill her too.
You might just blow me up immediately. Yeah. I love that we were so convinced, like every trailer and everything was like, man, Taskmaster's just not in this movie. They do just kill Taskmaster immediately.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no, look, she's done all the marketing.
Yep.
She's done all the promotional art.
We CGI'd her into the last scene of the film.
We did. Look at all these things where we've CGI'd her out. Like there's a gap there. Maybe someone could be there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Taskmaster. And then you get to the film and you get about roughly 1 minute of Taskmaster.
And do you know what? It's like maybe the hardest 1 minute she's had.
Yeah, it's probably better than the entire Black Widow movie, I'd say.
Yeah.
Very cool action. And then John Walker shoots her in the head.
And she dies.
Or is it Ghost?
I think it's Ghost.
No, it's Ghost. It's Ghost that shoots her in the head. Yelena is there to kill Ghost. Ghost is there to kill Taskmaster. Taskmaster's there to kill John Walker, and John Walker's there to kill Yelena.
Yes.
That's the trap. Valentina sent them all there because she has control over all these guys in certain ways.
So to escape the government finding out about her
Valentina's burn everything.
stuff. Yeah, she's taking it to a black site and she's going to volcano all.
Yes, including all these little goons that could testify against her.
Yes. The loose ends.
But they do break out and Bob is helping. Meanwhile, State Senator James Buchanan Barnes.
Yes.
Within We realise, and like I guess we find out in Captain America 4, but like in this movie, like, man, Bucky's a senator now. Do you know what? He fucking hates it.
Bro, he just wants to get back to
He's
action.
like, yeah, that's
Do you know what I mean?
happening here.
Does he even want to get back to
fucking
action?
like
I don't know.
Wendell Weems. I have an issue. Like Wendell
Man.
Pierce, sorry.
Read the fucking packets or whatever.
Read the packets, bro. We've
Read
got
the
to
packets.
form a committee to action a fucking subcontractor
Yeah.
to deploy a fucking census. And he's
Mm.
like, I'm going to fucking punch.
Can I just use my arm?
You know,
Well,
I was
like-
in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, do you mind Hydra? Mind the Nazis?
Yeah.
Mind what I did to them?
See, if you say words to me, I'll just like fucking turn it into a Russian spy like right now.
Please don't say freight car around there.
I'll kill Tony Stark's dad again.
Tony Stark's dying again. Armed and dangerous again. Like,
Oh my god.
so he's like, bro, he gets an inwards with Valentina's assistant, who is definitely not the superhero Mockingbird. She's like fully is.
Is she?
She's got a songbird. I think it's one of the two. She's
Right.
got a pendant that is that bird, and then her
Oh,
name's
shit.
like Mel, and the woman's name in the comics is Melissa.
Oh shit.
I think it's Songbird because Mockingbirds.
Like Shield Agent, right?
Yeah, that's the one for Agent. It's a Shield.
Okay.
So that's fun.
Pog,
But
W, okay.
Bucky gets an inward with her. She's like, "Hey, I don't like the Valentine's like killing people here.
Yeah.
Get involved." So Bucky goes to get the goons.
Mm.
Also, Red Guardian's also
The GOAT.
the GOAT Red Guardian. David
My
Harbour
goat.
turning an all timer performance.
My favourite kind of comic relief.
Yeah.
Like,
what way? Go on.
He just works, I don't know.
He just
I
gels.
don't know
for
if
you.
it's David Harbour or if it's like Red Guardian.
I think it's because he's
I don't
so
know.
earnest and he doesn't really like. He doesn't really get in the way. I feel people are kind of like there's consternation, like eye rolling, but he is actively progressing things in a way.
I suppose, yeah.
Plus, he has good earnest moments as
Bro,
well.
these are facts.
Because I was going to talk about that once we kind of got the base summary done about the emotional side. Because really, that's the emotional core is like the big thing in this movie. David Harbour comes to get them. He also found out he's dropped on Valentina doing his limo service.
Yes, limo service.
And he goes to get them, and then they escape. And there's a really fucking amazing action sequence out in the desert. And then Bucky saves them from the US government, and then Bucky captures them.
Yep.
And he's like, "I'm drafting you into the fucking Avengers."
Right now.
And they're like, "We'll call ourselves the
Honorary.
Thunderbolts after Yelena's Little League football team."
Goated.
No relation to Harrison Ford. He's not in this movie.
Yep, no.
Although bizarrely, they do reference him
When?
when they're in the hearing with Valentina,
Right.
and
Oh,
she's literally,
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, her last present turned into a big red raging monster.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Okay.
I can't believe you actually still referenced that in this movie.
Bro, it's tied in.
Captain
Let's
America,
go.
Brave New World was referenced in Thunderbolts, which is not really particularly. Thunderbolts isn't exactly about the event.
True.
Captain America 4 does not reference Secret Invasion, where the literal president announces a fucking alien genocide.
Right.
It's fucking hilarious how little that mattered. Like, we could just erase Secret Invasion.
Bro. What do you mean to tell me the end of that show that the president's just like kill the aliens?
Bro, do you not remember the
No,
Secret Invasion?
no.
You do not. He doesn't even remember the episode.
I
The
remember-
award-winning
hold on,
scenes at
yeah.
Skrull Behaviour.
I do remember some sort of prime minister getting shot in the head,
So, yeah, a prime minister does get shot, but like,
and she's a Skrull. He? I don't know who it was,
no, I think the prime minister's real.
but they just shoot them anyway.
No, okay, there's like a series of a montage of various world leaders getting murdered, and some of them are Skrulls and some of them aren't.
Okay.
Because yeah, the president. Remember,
The president's a Skrull.
no, the president is Don Cheadle's a Skrull.
Yeah, and he
And-
doesn't believe that Don Cheadle's a Skrull.
He's like, that can't be possible.
Yeah.
I know that he's been spending 6 episodes going, oh,
Yeah.
you should commit mass murder.
Yeah,
But like,
and bro was in Endgame,
and bro was in Endgame. Don Cheadle would just do that.
obviously.
And then fucking Nick Fury's like, Don Cheadle's like pressing the button to nuke everybody.
Yeah, he's like,
and
he's a Skrull.
Nick Fury's like, don't nuke everybody immediately.
Yeah.
And the president's like, I don't know. And then they fucking shoot Don Cheadle, he's a Skrull, and he's like, fair enough. And then he goes on
Cool.
live TV and he's like, bro, Skrulls are fucked. Fuck them all. Aliens, kill them
Oh,
all.
kill right. Okay, yeah. Find a Skrull, kill it now.
Find a Skrull, kill it. And then there's a montage of world leaders getting assaulted.
Oh, that show this doesn't happen, does it? Like, it's fine.
I feel like it would be wise to just like Legends
Aye.
that one.
Like if we just take it away and then we just bring Kobe Smulders back and like it'll be fine. No
I'm
one
sure
will-
we could find
yeah.
something for Nick Fury to do.
Sure, it's upsetting.
I'm sure we could
that-
find something for like we can grandfather like fucking Olivia Colman back in.
Aye.
Here's this universe's
But
Sonya Falsworth.
do we need thingy?
Go on, say her name.
Gaia.
Yeah, Gaia.
No, not Gaia. What's her name?
Amelia Clark, the actress.
Do we need Amelia Clark back?
I think so. She's a good actress. She's just as consistently being fed actual poo on a plate.
What are we gonna give her though? Exactly. Like what have we got left?
I don't know.
Crumbs, bro.
We could chuck her like some fucking Abigail Brand.
Sure. Why not? Go for it.
We could
Have
chuck
that.
her in.
Okay.
Ben Nelson comes back as well. It's a win-win-win.
You know what, you and yeah.
It's a net positive if they
For
just release a
everyone
statement
involved.
that like secret invasion did not happen.
Yeah, we are secret invasioning you right now. It did not happen.
That was a black up cover story
Yep.
for this real story. And
We're
it's
gonna Mandela effect this into the culture. Like it didn't actually happen. That's what we're gonna. Yeah.
Secret invasion.
Like,
bro, there's discount Marvel Legends,
yeah.
but
yeah, not real.
fake,
Man.
You want to own Disney Plus, you own Disney Minus.
Like, exactly. Disney equals.
Disney equals don't know what to talk about. Right, yes. So that was we were talking about that because Valentina mentions Captain America 4 because Captain America 4 doesn't mention Secret Invasion.
Yes, which is weird.
It's weird. It's very weird. It's very strange that a movie a bit like the President of the United States doesn't mention oh, by the way, we had to get rid of the last guy. He called for alien genocide.
Yeah.
Times a million.
That was in the third draft, probably.
I was gonna say they probably did, but they had to cut it out.
Yeah.
Then we lost that one as well as Isaiah Bradley in a suit. So
That's
swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, take somebody with some.
Right, so they're like, we have to go save Bob. Bucky's like, we have to go testify, and everyone's like, the Congress doesn't work. Which
True.
Based.
At this point though.
So Bucky's like, we have to go see Bob. Everyone's like, we have to go see Bob.
Yeah,
Bob's
let's go see
century.
Bob.
Let's go see
He
Bob.
doesn't believe Bob's real.
He doesn't believe in Bob. Bob might be a secret
Nah.
invasion. It
Yeah.
might be fake. They go to the Avengers Tower, which finally, after 100 million years,
Yeah.
was revealed to have been purchased by the CIA.
Finally.
Maybe,
You know.
or like Valentina's fucking shadow group
Happy Hogan got a big paycheck for that.
to be the Sentry's watchtower.
Or did he own it? Who owned it?
Who?
Avengers Tower.
Happy.
Did he own
I
it?
think Tony Stark technically owned it.
Man, so maybe Pepper Potts got a big payout.
Or but I guess Stark Industries, I imagine maybe we're doing it so Pepper or Happy. Aye.
Okay.
Happy
And
probably
the
be
daughter's
right. He's
probably
up there.
chilling, you know.
What's it? Happy surely is above head of security now.
Aye.
He's still 4 head of security.
Who knows? What does Deadpool have to say about this? He spoke to him.
What does Ironheart have to say about this? Bro, see in the Ironheart trailer, there's a bit where the hologram turns on.
Bro, it's just Tony Stark.
I'm like, see, that's
Like it just is.
I will hit the wall, actually. I will fucking ping pong off the wall like a fucking pinball machine. Ding, 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 ding. Like, imagine.
Just not.
Imagine, bro.
Do you know what? He is down the road, but surely not.
They had to pay him $250 million for this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Right, yes. So they go to Avengers Tower, which is now the Watchtower for the Sentry, like in the comics, which is fair. And Sentry's presented, he's Bob, but he's like, yeah, I'm not like your friend though, because I'm fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I'm Bob.
He gets in a fight with them all, literally demolishes them. For fuck's sake, he's the Sentry's Superman.
What did you think Yelena Wagon was going to do, really?
I was going to say, we were proven right, as we discussed.
Facts.
What is Yelena with fucking Colt Magnum going to do? What is fucking John Walker with a fake shield, which did get bended like a taco.
Red Guardian with his hands.
Red Guardian with his hands, no shield. Where's his shield?
Bro.
Pause.
Can't be seen having a shield, I guess. I don't know.
And then they're like, well, fuck it, we're going to leave. Val's won, I guess. Meanwhile, Val is not winning. Sentry's like, fuck you, I'm going to kill you. I've got a god complex. I do like the amazing turn of I'm like, well, you said I'm more powerful than the Avengers. And Thor's on the Avengers, and Thor's a god. So that means I'm more powerful than God.
Man, flawless logic. I see no issue.
I love that Valentina's like, oh, fuck.
Like, oh, shit, yeah, he's got me.
I got me there. So she's like, just turn on the fucking kill button.
Switch, bang.
So I mean, she's nearly killed, but she kills him, but then she doesn't because he's fucking an Omega Man.
Because he's a god, bro. Yeah.
He becomes the Void about it.
The Void.
The Thunderbolts are sad about it, and then they have another emotional chat, and then they kind of get back together, but then things start going wrong. All the Void's happening. Save some civilians. Maybe we could be heroes. Everyone's getting shadowed.
Everyone's getting shadowed.
You've tweeted about this. Red Guardian saves a little girl, and it's so sweet. And then the girl just becomes Shadow.
I gasped.
It's the most fucking haunting thing in a Marvel movie.
Actually gasped,
it's
bro.
So fucking scary. And as we've talked about in the episode, in the Captain America episode, it is silent.
Yeah, it's
It's at best, it's like a.
Literally.
And you're like, oh my
it's
god.
What's that movie? Oh.
Bird Box.
No, it's something literally one frame it's there and the next frame it's just gone.
Conjuring.
No, I think it's an animated movie.
What are you talking about? Because in the Conjuring there is bagools that are there one frame and gone.
No, it's you see the whole thing. It doesn't cut away for it or anything. It's like one frame and then it's like very sharp. It's like bang, it just disappears.
Like, what's disappearing?
It's like I don't know. It's like a ship or something.
God, the problem is I was going to joke at your expense here, but I think I'm actually starting to
No.
become part of your like fucking your energy here. Like I'm starting to be, oh God, I think he's right. I
Can't
think there's an
remember.
animated movie where I think just goes away.
But they do just like fucking disappear, bro. Like full shadow,
Like,
ghosted.
boom.
Literally.
Like, okay, horrified.
Cool. Thanks.
Like rated 18. Like
Nightmares.
fucking worse than any horror movie I've ever made. Steven Soderbergh, take notes. Like, but
Oh
it
my
was
God.
scary. It was scary.
Man, they fucked up.
And we find out like the alien's like, I'm gonna have to go into the void because the void isn't instant death, and I kind of predicted this.
I suppose so.
And we find out through multiple hits in the movie because every so often Bob would touch people and they would get like memories.
Yeah.
Like Yelena would experience like one of the first
Man.
people she had to like
We
essentially
would,
kill.
we would feel the trauma.
Yeah, essentially you get brought into your own
See
trauma.
them.
So Yelena goes in and they dig through Yelena's trauma and then she gets the Bob's trauma and then the rest of the Thunderbolts come in and like, Bob, we love you. And Bob has a big
Love you,
mental
Bob.
battle
Mm.
where like it's like fist fighting the void, but everyone's like, no, you can't like fucking beat yourself up. You have to like love yourself. We all love
Yeah.
you. And then he accepts the void, and the day is saved. And they're like, Valentina, we're
Fuck you.
we're coming to get you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
full WWE wrestler. Like we're
Yeah, yeah.
fucking.
We're gonna get
I'm
you
coming. Like. And she's like, you've got to follow me behind this tarpaulin right now.
really quickly.
And she's developed a little press conference and she's performed a little spin
Of course.
where she's like, look, there was a little threat, but I was going to reveal these guys and they stopped the
My new
threat.
team.
My new Avengers.
Yes. She's the master of spin.
And
Yeah.
they're all about like, oh, well,
Let's turn
okay.
this on an advantage here.
because there has been a kind of undercurrent of heroism. Again, I'll come back to this in the more broader thematic, but they're like, yeah, okay. The alien says we kind of own you now, Valentina, because like we do kind of want this and we'll work with you, but like if you step out of line, we'll be like, by the way, it was you that did a century about it.
Well, Yelena as our lead, I suppose, is like wants to find a better purpose than just murdering people and doing
Well,
like
yeah,
dirty
that's
work.
what I was saying. That's the more emotional side. They all sort of, the way they all, like an asterisk,
Yeah.
you could say, the way they all,
Oh my.
except Taskmaster.
Yeah. Nah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna join the team? You know, in Doomsday, inevitably.
Who's on the new Avengers team? Well, can we just say them the post credits?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Which one?
I was going to say 2 post credits. One, Red Guardian unsuccessfully attempts to convince a woman to buy Wheaties.
And that's
because
the most important.
They did, in fact, put them on the Wheaties box.
Of course they did. They had to.
Oh, peak, goated, Chad, 5 stars,
And,
absolute cinema.
yeah, in my head canon, that's the only thing he was speaking about at the press
Yeah,
conference.
you did ask.
Yeah,
He's
and
like, hi, I'm the Red
really pushing
Guardian.
for that. Yeah.
Like, I think we should be on serial.
Yeah.
Like, did you not work for the Soviet Union? He's like, nah, no, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Put me on Wheaties, or perhaps Cocoa Pops, or perhaps Honey Nut Cheerios.
Strong American cereal.
Strong American, good American cereal. That's too much. That's like a heavy for two just too. But. And then we get to the second post credits, found by Joseph and Antonio Russo,
Written by them as well, I think.
written and directed for a scene that as well will be in the
Yes.
movie Avengers Doomsday,
Perhaps.
where we see that the new Avengers, it's been, I think, 6 months, they say, or so.
Year, I
A
think.
period of 3 or 4 months.
A day.
18.
18 months? Jesus Christ.
Damn.
You could have had a whole Captain America movie in there.
Maybe they did.
Well, apparently they're not going to because they're just going to off-screen Captain America.
Oh.
They now live in Avengers Tower. They're a state-sponsored official Avengers team. They have
Yes.
fucking hip new uniforms. John Walker's got a beret because they all joked about his helmet earlier. Bucky has got like a godly comic accurate outfit.
It's nice.
Beautiful. There's some...
Bob's in sweatpants.
Bob's there, so Bob's with him because we love Bob, but he can't become the Sentry because he will also just become the Void.
I suppose, yeah.
And they're like, hey...
It's definitely going to happen later.
Oh, definitely, 100%. Avengers Doomsday, like I see her, like Secret Wars.
It's going to kill everybody. Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're in a bit of a struggle now
Uh-huh.
because Sam Wilson, that rat, is trying to trademark Avengers and he doesn't like us, presumably because we work for a corrupt government. Sam was literally against us in Civil War. Bucky's a bit
Yes.
like, oh, we're on straight
And he
terms.
wasn't really on board with it in 4 either.
No, he was kind of like, I don't really like the idea that you want me to restart a government Avengers.
Yeah.
But Bucky's like, we're not really speaking probably because I have kind of just decided to swing my head behind this because I believe in redemption and
Yeah.
like I kind of want to just have a functioning
He
team
sort
at this
of
point.
accidentally done it, yeah.
Aye. And plus someone was saying just maybe the raw fact that like Bucky doesn't come to Sam and instead goes to John Walker. Which again, it's because that was the consequences of what happened in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
But Sam's probably like, "What the fuck are you friends with him for?
I
Do you want to make
feel-
the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?"
I do feel that they will just be like an issue,
I
sorry,
think they're going to be
at
at odds.
Doomsday,
Yeah.
but like it would just be fixed by a phone call really quickly.
Yeah. But, I
But
mean,
that just won't happen.
definitely not. I think they'll have a fight about it, and then Doom will show up, and they're like, oh, maybe we've got to be better about this, actually.
Yes.
It's 14 months.
14 months.
14
a year
months.
and 2 months.
Damn, bro.
You could have had a secret invasion in there.
Maybe they did.
Daredevil was born again between now and then.
Yep, and he'll be born again.
Born again season 2. Born again season 3.
What happened to the Kingpin in the Void, Ewan? What did he see?
probably
Did he
just-
even get trauma?
He's actually the easy one.
Like, how
Daredevil-
far away are they? You know,
Well,
like from the Void out.
I think in the official timeline, like Daredevil does take place before Thunderbolts.
Bro, so like,
So maybe they've already dealt with Kingpin. If Kingpin get voided, like
Yeah.
if they were in the city of New York, which I mean Daredevil definitely was. If Kingpin get voided, he's probably just seeing what he saw in Echo, where his dad fucking beats him, or like he's seeing when he kills his own dad.
no, he likes
What's
that.
Daredevil
That's no
seeing?
trauma.
Because that man's fucking sitting on trauma.
It's too much, man. Too many rooms, too many boxes.
Guy's seen the fucking last day.
Oh yeah,
You know, he's like, bro, this just happened to me yesterday.
yeah. Heather broke
He's
out
probably seen Foggy die, isn't he?
Yeah,
That's sad. Oh, that's
over
sad.
and over and over again.
Oh, I feel really bad for Daredevil now.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, so there's going to be a dispute.
No, sorry. Backtrack. He's seeing the cut version where Foggy and Karen die.
No, this isn't canon.
Yeah.
Oh, no mention of Bullseye or Agent Nadim. No reference to season. John Bernthal walked. No.
That's what he sees.
That's what I see. That's what I'm seeing in my fucking shadow room. People call it like the trauma room, or like the trauma box. Apparently, they were originally like debating showing everybody's trauma because they
I
only
think we
show.
did though.
Well, they only directly showed Yelena, John, and Bob.
Yeah,
They don't show Taskmaster because she's dead.
true.
They don't show Ghost, Red Guardian, or Bucky's.
Red
People are a bit
Guardians.
like, maybe they should.
Well, yeah, I think Red Guardians is him in his fucking house.
Well, apparently, no, they said apparently Red Guardians would have been when he was in the Gulag,
Okay,
which is fair, like fully dejected by
That'd
Russia,
be
like
it,
fully
yeah.
just in torture prison.
I'll probably do it. Aye.
Ghosts would have been her in the orphanage, which because you don't remember Ant-Man the Wasp.
Yeah, she was
Um,
experimenting on me. I remember
Ghost was
saying that.
Egghead's dad, who was a SHIELD agent, and he had an experiment that went wrong.
Right.
And then she was in like a fucking SHIELD orphanage or something for a while
Right.
before she get turned into like a fucking Black Ops agent, I think. And then she broke free of that, I think. So
Okay.
when she was in like the pure torture orphanage or something.
Okay, nice.
I don't think they ever said what Bucky's would have been,
Bro,
but
fucking
just watch
tortured by Russia.
just watch
Like,
Captain America 1
again.
and Captain America 2.
Aye.
And probably Captain America 3 actually while you're
Man,
at it.
Civil War's great. Aye,
And you
watch
may
it.
as well just watch Captain America 4 and
Wow.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier while you're at it.
You maybe don't need day 4 yet, but you can get the show out of the way.
Get the show there. It's out now on
Sounds good.
4K, Captain America and the Brave New World.
There you go. Lock in, boys.
Sounds like a Disney thing. Captain America and the Brave New World. So yes, they get a beep boop.
Beep boop,
There's
motherfucker.
the Michael Giacchino score
Oh.
is showed up in space.
Uh,
There's a fucking zoom, a fucking dimensional portal zone,
Sort of incursion.
and a rocket has opened,
Oh my.
and that rocket has a Michael Giacchino's Fantastic Four on it.
Oh my god, Ewan.
So I guess the Fantastic Four are coming to 616 at the end of that movie.
I guess they're inside their universe at some point.
Like, I don't know if I'll hate it. Because it had to happen. Some people are like, I guess that spoils Fantastic Four, and I'm like, but it had to happen.
It did though, yeah.
Like
Maybe it doesn't happen in Fantastic Four.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's
happens
the start
in
of Doomsday
Doomsday
or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they stop Galactus and they're like, well, everything's fine. And then the post credits is Doctor Doom showing up.
Maybe.
Oh my god, we never even considered this. I'm
They-
going to be
they beat
annoyed about it
Galactus?
because Captain America, first off, yeah, never even considered they would beat Galactus.
Right.
First off, again, I'm still going to be annoyed because no Doom Reed love interest. No Doom Reed affair. Unless he has
Right.
just in it, unless he has just in the movie.
Bro, well, we can speak on this. Well, do we have it? Let's finish Thunderbolts first.
Yes.
Because we can go from Doom to like other things.
Just to, like, Superman.
Not that, but also that, yeah.
Aye, so, and very good. Good action. Very great acting. It's got
Great.
it deserves to be lauded for its being very character focused and emotional focused.
Bro, they actually just stopped worrying about the rest of the shit and were like, let's just do these characters well in this movie.
Well, I think I can't even argue they did though, because they do just reference other things.
Aye, but it's no like Captain America. It's like Shang-Chi levels. It's like, cool, Abomination's here. And like, that guy for the fucking Mandarin's here. But it's no the actual Mandarin, but the fake Mandarin's back as well. Like, is that kind of tying in?
I guess. I think
It's maybe an in between that and like the super fucking connected to everything else movie. It's a nice in between. It's not bogged down by it all.
And, I think everything
freed
that they
of
have
it.
just seems to be like. I think it's because we're not devoted to that. I think it's because. Maybe I need to look at this, but one of my biggest issues I have with connectivity is when they feel the need to, like, either like be a direct sequel to or explore things from that.
Right.
I think the worst type of connectivity is where it's like you not only have you had to have watched it, but like you're still kind of watching it a bit. The Joker 2 thing, where Joker 2 is just about Joker 1.
Right.
And I'm like, I watched Joker 1 already.
Uh-huh.
Like, if John Walker showed up and they were more directly like, John Walker's plot in this film is about a thing that happened in Captain America 4.
Right.
And I know that's, sorry, Captain America Brave New World. No,
Uh-huh.
it's Captain America the Winter Soldier.
Damn.
And I know kind of technically it is, but it's purely thematic and emotional.
Right.
It's not like, oh, I'm John Walker, I have a sub-story where I need to directly deal with this thing that happened in that show. Remember that show?
Mm-hmm.
I'm describing it purely. I just feel like, what you said, like, the connectivity is baseline and trim and just efficient.
Uh-huh.
Like, here's John Walker, he was a failed Captain America.
That's what you
And
know.
because he failed at being a Captain America,
Uh-huh.
he has trauma about it.
Aye, it doesn't feel the need to, like, here's Yelena. She's sister of Black Widow. She has been in Hawkeye. Like, it doesn't explain all this
Well, yeah,
shit.
well, that's
You know
fair,
what I mean?
yeah. Like, the only, they don't, when they say, like, when they talk about Yelena, I think it's because, this is funny, I feel like it's because they don't take too much time to explain.
Yeah,
John
no,
Walker's
I think that's what I mean.
John Walker's the only one where I feel like they kind of had a minute where like, oh, you used to be Captain America, and then you killed a guy on live TV, and that was bad.
Uh-huh.
But it kind of played for a laugh, and even then it still felt like the clunkiest bit of the dialogue in the whole movie. Whereas with Yelena, it's just like, you know she's Black Widow's sister.
Right.
Like, we don't need to tell you about Black Widow.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this movie is like a pseudo-sequel to Black Widow, but at no point actually talk about it in that sense.
That? Yeah.
Like, Yelena is Black Widow's sister, and she's sad that Black Widow's dead. And
Oh,
also
that-
David Harbour's
yeah.
Black Widow's kind of dad, and he's sad that she's
I
dead.
suppose that's the way these should be done.
Also, Taskmaster was there.
True. And as, like you're saying, they've just sequelized it with the characters rather than, like, an actual TM sequel.
Well, yeah.
Like, Yelena should just pop up in this, and, like, Captain America should just pop up in
Not
the
even
next
as
Avengers
like
movie.
a Black Widow 2
Aye, but
with
like-
like Yelena as the Black Widow would have worked, but it's
Yeah.
not about that.
Aye, but I mean, like, here they're progressing the characters forward rather
Well,
than
yeah.
the overall plot.
It felt like
Do
they
you get me?
essentially they were like, oh, here's a bunch of characters that aren't inherently super bad people, that are like dejected, that are like sort of perceived as negative,
Uh-huh.
that have negative traits, that maybe are looking for a bit of redemption.
Uh-huh.
So if we bring them all together and tell a redemption story, so we're naturally
Aye.
picking on threads that have been just organically produced.
Aye, it feels a bit like they put them all together and were like, here's the story from that.
Yeah.
Rather than like, right, there's a celestial in the ocean. What's the story of that?
What's going on
What's
there?
what's the story about
Mind
that?
Eternals.
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's very organic, and it feels like what they should do is try and do the story for the characters first, rather than like, we've got a big plot beat we need to do. We should build it around that,
Yeah.
because that's what I think. Like I like about this one more
I would agree.
than perhaps other ones. I
I
don't
would-
know any that are spring to mind, but
Definitely agree. I mean, at best, this format facilitates just better quality of the content. Like,
Right.
even if I don't specifically, like, I don't think about it as not being, I don't think about it in your way, but
Uh-huh.
what you're describing has facilitated a
right,
really good movie about it.
pro fact.
Because, yeah, by essentially just going forward with the concept of the character that we know to be there, and not desperately trying to mire in any excess plot or excess, like, oh, we need to explain this, or we need to learn that. Like, we just know, here's John Walker, who's a failed Captain America. Here's Yelena Belova, she's Black Widow's sister, who's sad that she died. Like, here's Ghost. You don't remember what happened to that man, the Wasp.
No.
She's a ghost.
She's a ghost.
And then they're like,
A
right, okay,
ghost.
what's happening now? And it's a bunch of people looking for redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Yelena Belova has suicidal ideations, as I've heard it described, which is in a Marvel movie. It's
Marvel
heartbreaking. It's affecting. Like, this movie is about all these characters. Yelena's pretty much the main character.
I mean,
Like,
she's the
fully.
lead. We've seen like, I don't know, it's maybe the furthest it goes.
It's
Hulk
the
wanted to
the
put a
most-
gun in his mouth.
I guess,
you know,
but
but
that was
like-
because he turns into a green monster.
Yeah,
Yelena is like, I'm sad because my life has no meaning,
yes, it's definitely like a step forward.
and I become a big green monster and make me
Uh-huh.
angry.
I can't remember any other like truly dark beats, really, in the whole of
I
the MCU.
guess, yeah. And-
This is
and
definitely like,
it's also very real though, because like I said, like the Hulk one is kind of real, yes, but it is based on I become a big green monster.
right, yeah.
Like, this is like kind of like a very real. Like all these characters experiencing kind of real emotions. I'm John Walker. I did a really horrible thing and people hate me for it.
Sucks. I'm a shitty dad.
Like I fucking
actually suck.
She took the kids,
bro, and I deserved it, kinda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's my fault.
Literally.
Like, I'm like Yelena Belova and I just kill people for a living. I feel nothing, and my sister's dead, and I fucking don't know what the point of living is.
I'm Red Guardian, and I suck as a dad as
I'm
well.
Red Guardian, I suck as a dad as well. I like abandoned my other daughter because I was so fucked up about the death of the first daughter.
I long for the glory days that will never come back.
Too. I'm obsessed with fictionalized glory days. These are just like real like fuck. I feel like that. Like goddamn,
bro.
I long to go back and be Soviet Captain America again.
What's Bucky up to?
Senator.
He hates that.
I work in government. Have you ever seen
the damn red tape?
A meme about American Psycho.
Right.
Which is like, I have a well-paying job and a safe income in a horrible economy.
Right.
Or it's like Office Space or something. It's kind of mocking. It's like, why are these people going insane when they like live normal lives?
Yeah.
I mean, that is. But Bucky's that thing. He's the least bad, but he's also the most I've had shit in my
dealt
past.
with a lot of shit, yeah.
And I'm desperately trying to just figure out what the thing to do with myself is. And I guess I
worked a lot
tried being official and not being full superhero, but like I realised that superhero is what I want to be doing. Because there's a lot of...
I can't quite work out, I can't quite square the circle.
Yeah.
With the whole like being legit and all that stuff. It just feels the need to action it up a bit. And it can't sit on the sidelines. That's
what this movie's sort of a mediation on as well. It's about like sort of... For these like people who want redemption, like superheroing is cool and good. It's good to be an actual superhero. Like Red Guardian is the one who is like... Yelena, like you used to have spark behind your eyes. You should be a superhero. Like you should be an out and proud superhero like Natasha because she found meaning from that. Which is true, to be fair. And Yelena is like, maybe I want to. That's kind of the lead in for the ending thing.
Yeah.
Like, Yelena is like, Val, I'll do this last mission for you, and then I want you to make me like a public superhero.
Yeah.
And then something like John Walker always kind of wanted to be Captain America, so and obviously leading into the US agent thing.
Bro's took the serum.
Bro's a super soldier. Like Bro's in there.
You know.
I guess probably Ghost didn't necessarily want to be a superhero, but
I suppose we don't really know. Like she didn't have a deeper plan. She was quite happy probably doing just the wet work.
She's kind of been on about. I think she's happy to get into a position of acceptance. I mean, Ghost has kind of been rejected and dejected for her situation the entire life a wee bit. I guess that's maybe something they could have went into more with the trauma room and all that.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing like she'll hopefully get some development somewhere, or she just dies in Doomsday. Could happen.
But I'm genuinely like, do you think they're going to take like a prolonged period of time to talk about Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp and Doomsday?
I don't know. Other than killing her?
Dude.
I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr.'s over there.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Like...
he just made Bob kill everyone.
He just made Bob like shadow fucking like Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Fuck,
bro. It's just shadowed Ghost, like...
Oh, man.
So, and then, obviously, again, that comes to, like, Bob as well, who is, like, full of this, like, self-loathing, but then he's also twisted by his own, like, demons, and that's the whole thing of the Void. The shifting of the Void. From trans-dimensional ghoulie.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, like, Cthulhu man, to, like, actually he's just Bob's trauma.
Yeah.
Cool and interesting, I think. Very Pog, actually.
Definitely the way you should take that, yeah.
Very Pog.
I think like the comics there's like a different way it is, right, as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the comics, like the Void is like the Shadow King. He's like a fucking a Pazuzu for a fucking another dimension.
I see, that's just not as good as the other one.
Pretty much. I'm sure they maybe work it into something.
I
think when they brought Sentry back, they made a big deal out of like the whole. I think it was the Void or whatever. They pure forgot about him, and there was a whole. I think he had some mental problems because of like they essentially were like the Sentry used to be like fucking Superman. He used to be like out in it's like Captain America, Iron Man, and the Sentry. We all know the Sentry.
Yeah.
And then they had to do something that essentially erased him from history. I think it was because of the Void to essentially trap the Void.
Yeah.
And then he eventually gets all those memories back, and he gets all fucked up by that.
Fair.
Which I'm sure there's maybe a good story. This is a lot more plain and direct. And the Void is a manifestation of like Bob's fucking mental trauma and struggles, like abuse from his family, and his like drug addiction and that, and then that's fucking codified by Valentina sticking superhero in him.
Yeah, and making him just 100 times more
shadow.
Yeah, everything.
I think the design's amazing as well. They really somehow do perfectly maintain this totally blacked out, like
Bro had the sauce, right?
He was sauced up a wee bit.
Everyone in the film had the sauce. The director had the sauce. The cinematographer had the sauce.
I can't believe that at no point through our whole conversation, not just now, but the whole conversation we've had about Thunderbolts from its inception, did you not point out, and you know this now because of Twitter, that Lewis Pullman has played now two guys called Bob that people don't remember?
Bro, I was waiting for you to bring it up. Like, oh my god.
I didn't know about the Top Gun Maverick thing.
I only remembered it when I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that's Bob.
That's Bob from Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. The Bob cinematic universe
I can't believe. Do
I'm
you
here
think
for it.
Bob from Top Gun Maverick is Bob from Thunderbolts?
and a multiverse, perhaps. Yeah.
In the multiverse,
All I'm saying.
all things are
I
possible.
keep seeing Lewis Pullman like fucking fan edits or whatever, and I think he's in like some
Fan
sort
cams.
of weird gay movie thing or something
Ooh.
where he's like being a sexy bodybuilder man and he's topless all the time and he looks very attractive.
Well, all right then. We'll get that on the podcast.
There you go. Look up that.
Let's put that in the queue. I advocated in the Captain America episode that Liz Pullman should be DCU Aquaman.
I mean, go for it.
I think he
Get
would
him in.
look like a.
Do it
Unless
now.
they wanted, they're just stuck there. I think unless modern Aquaman is just like Beard Man, and I'm not just saying Jason Momoa.
No, I
You
hope
know,
not.
New 52 Aquaman, is that the one?
I fear. No, he's blonde.
No, but like, is he not the one with a fucking beard and a hook for a hand?
Nah,
When's that?
that's before, bro. That's like Peter David. Like,
What's that?
yeah,
Well, even then,
but he's
that's,
still blonde.
That's
yeah.
like old. And I'm not saying he doesn't need to be blonde. I'm saying he's jagged and gristled, whereas like fucking Lewis Pullman Aquaman in my head is
Oh.
like Super Friends
Yeah.
Aquaman.
I mean, the Grant Morrison jelly Aquaman was like that as well. He like had beard and stuff. I think.
Oh, I knew 52 Aquaman was like fucking no beard and spandex.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I think the beard came first. Like, looks like.
I also just don't
I mean,
know.
the original's obviously
No, the
like
beard came
normal, like
the
not normal.
blonde.
but,
He was always blonde with a beard.
yeah.
I
No, no. Like inception of the character is just like clean shaven, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
time frame, I suppose.
So I mean, it was a very beautiful, poignant, relatable, personal message.
Great, yeah.
I mean, I remember joking about how like they're going to solve the century with the power of friendship, and they did, but it was
They
really
always
nice.
were,
They always were going
I
to
suppose.
because Zelena Belova with 9 cals not going to like shoot the century and kill him
but Yelena Belova with hugs.
with hugs, and it was great because we had such personal ties to each other.
Yeah.
Like there's obviously there's the breakdown scene. They can't beat like Sentry, and they're like, fuck
Mhm.
it, we can't be heroes, we're suck. And then like Hera like breaks down and calls like Red Guardian daddy, and like a daddy, I'm so alone. And
Yeah.
then she just talks about how she's like, I just fucking want to die, and like I'm
It's so
so
fucked.
sad, and I miss Natasha,
yeah.
and he's so kind about it, and it's just a really nice scene.
Bro is hard dadding, and it's great.
He's like, you're right, he could be a good dad, and he
Mm.
can be, he will be a great dad. He just made a mistake and
Need some
grief.
time, you know. That's
And
it.
all these characters just want to be better, and you feel
Yeah.
bad. You're like, God, you know, John Walker and Family Lizzo, he was a dickhead, but he wanted to be a good guy. He really wanted to
Suppose.
try.
Yeah.
Fucking all of them. Like Ghost was forced into these situations. And
Uh-huh.
there's no reason why she couldn't be a good guy.
Mm.
So like, it's nice to see them all come together and then support Bob and be like, look, well, we fucking get it. We're all fucked up and we get shit going in the past.
Mm.
So we're not going to give into it. All of us together are going to be cool guys about it.
Yes.
And that gives you such a fucking zhuzh.
Shush.
You're like, fuck, yes, these
Great
guys
film.
are cool.
It was good.
These guys are cool.
It was
And
a great ending.
great ending, great action, great music.
Good
You and
music.
Lisa's MTV Music Corner.
Here we go.
Son Lux did the music for this, who did
Son
everything,
Lux.
everywhere, all at once,
Oh well. There you go.
which is an amazing, amazing, and a beautiful score. I
There
could
you
not help but notice the score, and I've been very, very aggressively re-listening to some of the songs from it.
You
Even
know.
just the main theme. They have this like funny Avengers theme, which does sound like
Right.
an Avengers song. So
Okay.
that same sort of cadence and
Bro.
pacing, but
It's the new Avengers.
well, it's the new Avengers. It's different. It's in your
Ooh.
face. It's a bit more. I feel it has a bit more like edge to it and a bit more like
Okay.
darkness behind it type thing.
Makes sense.
I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Nice.
Would I say it felt like an A24 indie movie?
No,
No.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm glad they felt like that.
Sure.
I guess if
Happy with that.
I guess if A24 indie movie is their code for this movie's actually going to be good.
I'll take it.
Like yeah,
Continue to make them.
let's
Instead.
go. We'll need to get this. We'll need to. I know we said we'll wait till after like Secret Wars. We'll need to do like a re-ranking. This is high. This is like
Aye, this is
top
like,
of A, low S for me.
yeah. I think it goes A.
I
Comfortably in A.
think if I rewatched it, it'd be
Yeah.
low S.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things when I watched it, I thought about how much I loved it, and if I went to see it, I'd be like, yeah,
Right.
yeah, that was really cool, wasn't it?
It made another one for an S for me, but like I did like because I'd like to see loads of the smaller things again, like when John's calling him Bobby, and that's obviously a trigger because his dad called him Bobby.
Yeah, there's so many little details.
Like stuff like that. Yeah.
I kind of soft missed the Chicken Man line. So when they play
Right.
that off later
Yeah.
about how they randomly
I
throw
was
away,
on meth.
like when they're talking about old jobs they had, and he said, "Oh, I used
Yeah.
to do like a Chicken Man sign spinning when it was on meth,"
Yeah.
and then they bring that back in his
Mm.
trauma room, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Bob, it's a Chicken
Yeah.
Man, he's on meth, it's a Chicken Man sign."
Yeah.
And, like,
Don't take it
it's
personally.
shockingly filled with details for a movie.
Yeah,
So many
it's
like,
really
good
good.
little bits and character and dialogue, sort of
Mm-hmm.
and callbacks that get paid off.
Bro, the
Which is-
shadows, the lighting,
Yeah, bro. We see the
right at the start.
Yelena's
Oh.
first mission is to like destroy a building, and like
Mm.
you see the shadows, and like even for
Bro.
trailer watchers, you're like, that's probably the center.
Foreshadowing. Oh,
Shadowing.
Oh.
Foreshadowing.
Oh.
And it turns out it's not. It's like the lab.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think it's like you see that and you're like, that's probably to do with the century. But then when
Yeah.
it's like
When he's actually in the
oh,
room.
the test went Kuala Lumpur, and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, that was where I was at the start of the movie. You're like, oh fuck, that literally was the lab.
That was the lab.
Cool, very cool.
Mm.
It's great to say a thing and then call back to that thing.
I love it.
They just don't write that like that anymore. MCU just doesn't make them like that anymore.
Some people
except
do.
They literally do right now. Is the movie that's coming out, and to go see it right now in theaters right now.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe not when this
This
goes
is
live.
actually good, this one.
It was really, really good.
Mm.
Now, what side do you think Daredevil would fall on between the New Avengers or the Captain America's Avengers TM?
I feel like he's going to go Cap's team, bro.
Do you know what? A lot of people keep saying he would go on the New Avengers because he loves like the pure redemption underdog story. And I'm like, that is proclaiming 90% of Daredevil's personality, including but not limited to, as a lawyer, if Cap successfully trademarks it, he would have side with Cap.
Obviously. The law.
Like, as a Daredevil born again, do you think he would be rushing to join an obviously corrupt? Like,
Facts.
okay, I said on Reddit.
He's doing the due diligence, yeah.
But I said on Reddit, right, there's either the low level of just, I fucking have just had to deal with Kingpin, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to trust government back videos.
Facts.
On the higher level, if he has one fucking conversation with Valentina,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I hear your heartbeat, you're just the biggest liar on the planet.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
this is evil.
None of the words you said to me are true. Like,
Literally.
Yeah, casually.
Like, and
Obviously, he's on that team.
I know he's big on redemption, so I think I said that, like, he would definitely join Captain America's,
Yeah.
but he would probably advocate peace.
For them
Because,
themselves.
like, he would understand.
He would
it's like,
want them to work outside of the government.
pretty much.
Know what I mean?
I'm pretty much. He probably like, you guys are cool, but you should leave the government and come join our cool
Yeah.
Avengers.
Aye, exactly.
Which I think may even happen. Not that Daredevil would facilitate it. I'm
Well,
sure
yeah.
that might be.
You know,
Someone
in a post-secret invasion.
Secret
In a
invasion. We're in a
post-
post-secret invasion
Oh.
world. We're in a brave new world.
in a post-secret wars world. I don't know how that shakes out, man. I want to see.
Pretty much.
Well, we need to rebuild the Avengers again. Fucking obviously we will.
No, we need to rebuild the X-Men, mate.
Whoa, listen. The mutant saga
The mutant saga. Where
phase
You're
1.
getting Krakoa about it.
Fuck.
I'm becoming Mr.
I'm not
Sinister.
ready. Call it back quickly. You know,
Oh.
the Void does kill those two scientists, right? Doesn't he?
Well, no. So this is what people are saying. If you accept that the Void doesn't actually kill them, just sends them to shadow,
Or they just
arguably Yelena killed them when she blew up the building.
right? So
I wouldn't blame Yelena for that,
yeah,
obviously,
so if he like voids, right, and I shadow you, right, I'm the Void, right, and then
Just
and then
shadowed me.
and then like an hour later I chill out, but you just still trapped in the Void. You don't come back because that's what I'm trying to work out. Because like if he voids so hard, does he just kill them in the Void, or
Dude, I got voided so fucking hard.
yeah, or are they trapped there when he chills out because he hasn't like realised they're in there? Because he comes back and he's like, what just happened? You know, Bob's getting no recollection of it.
Okay.
Because Bob, as that personality, doesn't. Like, I guess if it's BPD, like, we're going, like, split kind of
I think you're making a really good
theory
point.
here.
So, here's what I think.
Yeah.
First off, like, he didn't go full Uber Void because it was literally just two scientists. Like, he didn't shadow Kuala Lumpur.
I'm sure it was accidental.
So, I think I
Or
have
like
to imagine
triggered or
that was like
something.
a flash.
Yeah. Like, oh.
I think he needs to have pulled it back, yeah, because he retracts the Void of New York by like
With a bit of
love and
friendship,
like,
yeah.
actually reaching a level of peace and understanding with the Void. You know, he
Mhm.
stops beating up the Void, he accepts it,
And
loving
he
all that.
frees everyone that he's
Yeah.
voided. Yeah.
Even if he's doing it subconsciously.
Mhm.
Whereas I think the scientist was like a flash. Like they fucking plugged him and he probably like became Sentry and then became Void.
And that was
and,
it.
like then fell
They were
back
gone.
down.
Yeah.
And
Aye.
those two guys, I'm afraid those two guys are probably
Yeah.
gone.
I don't need the specifics of it. I'm just thinking.
It's interesting, no?
Because Robert Downey Jr. as Doom will create the Void and he will make him kill people probably. I'd imagine.
Is that what you're
Because
thinking?
well, yeah, because it's like that's a ticking time bomb, and like surely he's just going to activate that at some point, right? Surely.
Yeah, he is literally Chekhov's Void, like Chekhov's
Facts.
Bob.
Yeah,
Like-
like he will go either like we G Bob up or like Bob man, fucking backs against the wall here. Like we need you to just shadow them real quick, right? Like
We'll just jump in and give you a hug. We'll just jump in and give you a hug.
as the fucking Ant-Man meme is like, Bob, I need you to go in there. Bob, I need you to distract Kai.
Bob, I need you to go up Dr. Doom's arse. Oh no, you're talking about the fucking like poor things
Yeah.
distract
I
Kang.
need you to distract Kai.
The Void, I need you to shadow Kang.
That's what I need you to do.
Thunderbolts,
Oh my God.
asterisks, brackets, New Avengers, I need you to distract Kang.
Yeah, so he'll do that and then Doom will turn it around and it'll be like, oh man,
You can't shadow me.
I shadowed all my mates. Fuck.
Oh, bro, I bounced the shadows back. I used Nutter, my famous Doctor Doom
Mirror
spell.
Force.
And then you go in the helmet and he's got the UI and it's he's fucking sobbing, bro. I keep talking about this to people, like I keep bringing up the thing we said in the episode where it's like if I see a fucking UI, I'm leaving the cinema. I'm fucking staging a protest.
You know that screaming guy who screams so hard his face goes red? Me.
The guy on TikTok.
Literally me. Yeah, literally me.
Oh no, do you mean the bald guy?
Both what?
My
Both what?
pupils are all morons. He's like fucking. He looks like Lex Luthor.
Yep. Both
Oh
work.
my god, that's
Both
funny.
work.
Oh man alive. That is me in the cinema, yeah. I'm chicken jockeying it. I'm throwing my fucking popcorn at the screen.
Chicken jockey.
I'm like creating a fucking riot.
Yep, I think we should instigate. Yeah,
I'm instigating a
100%.
fucking riot. Like 17 dead, 100 injured.
100%.
Like Robert Downey Jr. had a UI headshot sequence
Yep.
in the Avengers Doomsday movie. And it was not you that retweeted the
It
thing when
was,
he was
bro.
on set and he's got dots on
Yeah,
his face.
and I was like, bro, if that is like, is game over.
I fucking
Sorry to say.
cannot. I'd rather you told me they were just CGI the mask on.
Yeah, like, thanks. It's nanotech.
I would love to have Billy Russo show up and say that. Like, it's an nanotech mask, don't worry. You don't see inside it, it's just his mask. Like, cool, thanks. Billy Russo, that's the guy from Punisher.
Jigsaw?
Jigsaw! Oh, man alive.
Would you like to play a game?
What? Hello, Punisher.
Hello, Frank.
Let me ask you something, Jigsaw. You would have no time for that. You put like Punisher in a fucking room. He's like, you have to cut your arm off. He's like, done.
Yeah.
I've already done it. Like, you didn't even ask me actually.
That's a fucking like. That is a joke. Someone's done that.
Well, like in
like,
general,
yeah.
like scary movie. Like,
Someone like, it's like, yeah, we like to play games. It's like, I need you to cut off your balls. Or it's like, oh, you've already done it. Like, no.
no, you're doing too much. Actually, calm down.
Yeah.
In fact, guys would literally solve his out, get up, and he'd be like, fucking, bro, I'm just like kicking the door down. Like, Jigsaw, I'm coming for you. And Jigsaw's like, oh fuck, oh god, oh shit.
Found
It's
you.
the fucking Punisher. Oh. He's like, to be trite, like. The fucking Punisher's like, fucking.
Poor Billy, the puppet, bro.
Red. Red. Punched him. Oh, man. So, like, what now? What next?
But next, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four's next.
And you think it seems to be like some sort of, we're either we're either beating Galactus or.
Well,
Or
now
what?
I've opened myself up to the concept of them beating Galactus. Because I was convinced that they would not beat Zen. They would all
Aye,
get
they would need to
voided.
escape
They
him.
would all get shadowed or something, get sent to
Aye.
another realm or that.
Yeah.
But they did actually save New York. So, like,
Mm.
okay, maybe Fantastic Four can end with them not blowing up New York.
Yeah.
But then we've talked about this in the past that, like, Galactus is, like, a BFD.
Yeah.
Like, I know the Void was a BFD, but, like, this is, like, Galactus. So, I don't know if I like the idea of, like, them popping him up in one movie and then ultimately nullifying him.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe we like divert his hunger to like, I don't know, another inhabited planet.
Send him in the multiverse. 616.
Oh, fuck.
I
And
am...
then they chase him here.
Maybe.
That's an option.
I'm really debating.
But that's just another version of we escape him.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Kind of, because he's
Just
just going to
delay
follow
him.
you. Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I think?
Mm.
I think the Fantastic Four have to lose.
Right.
Because not only do they have to come to the MCU, but they can't go back to the Fantastic Four world
Yeah.
unless that's how they mediate it. And like, no, we'll just have the Fantastic Four just pop in and out. I'm like, no,
Need
if
to
they're gonna be
lose.
there, I want them fucking there.
Right, yeah.
Like, I want them involved. I want...
What's like this? What's like the stakes? Like obviously the kid, right? The kid's
Yes,
like
just
born.
one.
The kid's like fully born, right?
Yeah, there's a Funko Pop of him.
Franklin's like alive.
Franklin's getting born and he's going to have powers, and that's
Uh-huh.
going to be relevant, no doubt.
I think so, yeah.
I will say, like, genuine capital L. Like, where's
Mm-hmm.
Valeria?
Facts, but like,
Like,
yeah,
unless they're
facts,
keeping her
yeah.
double secret. But, like, Franklin's the one with the powers, so, like,
Aye.
then maybe it's hard to not talk about Franklin because he's, like, the one with the
one
powers.
yeah.
What does Valeria do again?
I don't know, bro. She just like loves them,
She's just best pals with Doctor Doom.
and that's fine.
I
with me.
just keep seeing a series of comics where, like, just Valeria's like, man, alright, Uncle Doom. He's like, man, alright, Valeria. There's that, they're
Goat.
having a discussion where Valeria's talking to him about, like, the mutants.
Right.
And he's like, Valeria, I believe that, like, certain humans are, like, fucking super god tier intelligent. Like, you
Yeah.
and me, obviously.
Obviously, us,
And
yeah.
I'm like, Doctor Doom loves his niece.
Obviously,
Doctor
goat.
Doom loves his niece. I'm obsessed. One of the best characters.
Goalie
Doctor
Dunkel.
Doom, President Doctor Doom's relationship to the Richards family is
Yeah.
beautiful and complicated, and that's why I bleed and I agonise about this Robert Downey situation.
Because it's going to be terrible.
It's not going to be great. No,
Yeah.
it's not going to be very good.
Like, you know
Unless
it
he
is,
gets
right?
a skin graft and we
Yeah.
do build him up, but we just
Unless,
can't do Robert
like,
Downey Jr. anymore.
I don't even think if you give him to Shackman, he's going to be good. Like, I just think it will be an issue.
Well, I think
No matter who's directing him.
Shackman's bleeding because Russo's cut him. Like, what are the Russos doing?
Maybe. Yeah, he could be like, oh man, I've read Doomsday and they've ruined my characters, like from that movie that I just launched and saved the MCU with.
Deadass.
That could be, yeah.
And here's also the next. Okay, we have our full frontier we never even talked about in the fucking the last speculation.
Okay.
Fantastic Four was always going to happen,
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
even with Kang Dynasty.
Yeah. Alright, so so we've pivoted so hard, right? We've took a left fucking sharp turn, right? Doing this, we need to leave Kang in the dust
Kang's gone.
road, right?
R.I.P.
Aye, so well, that's again like we spoke about it last time I think on the Daredevil one. Like how much of that remains, like Daredevil into season 2,
Well,
right?
yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
How much of the Kang structure can instantly be swapped out for
We,
them?
we talked about this in the speculation one,
Yeah.
like what because we were like, doing it can be like a multiversal guy. And,
Aye. Was Fantastic Four always Galactus here and then they show up in Thunderbolts? Obviously not, because the Russos just filmed it.
well, yes,
Do you know
but
what I
then surely the intent of getting a Fantastic Four movie was that then they were going to have the Fantastic Four come in.
Well,
But then
either
was
it-
the Fantastic Four movie conceived as this like pure
See.
alternate universe retro space thing, or was that like a well we're doing multiversal Doctor Doom shit?
Yeah.
Like, what if we do it like this?
or was it like Fantastic Four were actually in our world, but some fucking weird timey-wimey bullshit happened, and now they've been like displaced, and then they come back
We've
suddenly at the
remembered
end,
them now. They've come back.
something like
Do you think? Here's a big question.
that. Okay.
Do you think in a Kang Dynasty universe, Doctor Doom's in the Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah, I think in a Kang universe, Ewan, we got the Doctor Doom post-credit scene at the end of Wakanda Forever.
Fuck! Oh my god!
Remember the streets were saying,
The fucking streets were ablaze, Graham.
bro, they were saying 100% happening,
Like,
confirmed.
genuinely, Doctor Doom's in this movie. We're not joking.
So I think that probably existed somewhere, and the actor who played him is fucking seething.
Fucking unknown actor, bro. Fucking who could
Seething.
it have been?
I think it was Cavill.
I think it was Cavill.
No, I think it was Cavill. No, it would have been cool if it was Cavill. If it was Cavill, he would have said it by now.
I'm trying to think.
Although he's like a consummate professional, so I don't think he would have actually.
Who would be a good Doctor Doom? I think Fassbender.
Fassbender would be. But that's because he like Magneto's like Doom adjacent.
Magneto, yeah.
He gives that energy. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say if you get
But
Fassbender,
Fassbender's
it's
good.
just Magneto.
I like that idea.
Who's like Fassbender?
Who could be a good Doom? You need a bit of age though. You need like a bit older.
Aye, but not like ancient though.
No.
Like 30s and 40s, like clearly wisdom.
I don't know, man. I like Timothy Olyphant, but I don't know if he could do it.
Timothy
I know.
Olyphant, such a shout.
I do like him, but I don't know. Nothing. I just don't know if he's gonna look. To be honest, that must be it. Jude Law, we've get from the crowd
From the
there.
Peanut Gallery, Jude Law.
I like it. I like Jude Law. I don't care if he's already in it. I'm
Well,
fine with that.
funnily enough, Captain Marvel. That wouldn't be the first time a Captain Marvel movie actor appeared in a different movie as a different character.
Just saying.
Gemma Chan as Minerva did go on to appear as Cersei.
Yep.
In the Eternals.
I'm
So
fine with it. Jude Law's good. He's got a mean streak about him. Obviously played the villain in Captain Marvel, but
yeah.
he's got a mean. I like that. Jude Law's good.
Do you think Mads Mikkelsen
yeah.
would be a good Doctor Doom, or is that just like?
I think he would be. That's maybe like
Because
that's the dream fan cast
yeah, I
probably.
think when people say that, my brain's always like, "Are you just saying that because he's Mads Mikkelsen and he's really good at playing baddies?"
Yeah, but I think he's like he is really good at playing baddies though. Like there's actual like meat to that statement. I feel like I think he would actually do it. He would nail it.
That's fair.
I mean, he done what he could with fucking what's his name?
Caecilius.
Yeah, he done what he could.
I implore them to think about that little one random spin-off fan theory I saw where it was like bring him back and have him be like Dormammu's vessel in the real world.
Oh right, yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen
Based.
playing Dormammu.
Down.
And he also gets like because it's like a bodied vessel. He isn't
Yeah.
like humongous, but it has the fucking classic
Fire
like,
head.
flaming head
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm like, do you know what? Cool, redeemed.
Just get him in, yeah, fine.
I'll forgive you for Doctor Strange too.
I'll allow it. I don't know, man. I don't know who's the good one. Who's the
I know, it's
absolute nailed on best cast?
fascinating thought. I wonder who he was in that post-credit scene. That's definitely
Bro,
real.
I think it's definitely real.
What a
I
fucking
think we were
world,
for
man.
sure getting it.
And yeah,
how
like,
different the world would be, Ewan. if Kang happened. Do you
Jonathan
know what I mean?
Majors just did not attack his partner.
Like, what the fuck, man? What, bro? You'd be loving it. You love Kang.
I fucking
You'd
love
be
Kang.
fucking feasting
Love
right now, man.
Kang.
It would have been out by now, right?
Do you know what? That's entirely correct.
Kang Dynasty would have happened by now.
We would have seen it. We'd have like, man, what a fucking shit to end the
Insane, man. You'd have seen all the Kangs.
Bro,
And
there
the
is.
wee
There's
council.
Ramatut. There's fucking Immortus.
Yup.
There's like the lizard one.
Just causing issues for everything.
Fucking what a wacky time.
You'd have been there.
And you know what? They've made a Secret Wars about it.
You know, see when Ant-Man shows up again, right? Is he ever going to be like, I wonder what happened to that Kang guy? Because see, at the end of that movie,
I was
it was
confused about Kang.
it was proper scared.
I'm fine about it now.
I've worked it. No,
I did some calculations.
Yeah.
And he's just dead.
he just can't get out.
He goes to the leader and the leader's like, man, see, according to the man,
Aye.
he's just dead.
Yeah. He's like,
You don't need to worry about that guy.
I got it, leader. Don't worry.
If
Cool.
you see that guy again, he will not look like that guy.
Yeah, it's a different guy. Don't worry.
They should bring him back. I don't know. Fuck it. I hold on to the dream.
I mean, he'll maybe come back like 8 years or something.
It's just not Jonathan Majors.
Facts, yeah. Or maybe it is, and it just takes so long.
Maybe it's
that, like,
Denzel
no
in
one
Black
cares.
Panther 3.
Nah,
Nah.
nah.
Black Panther
Denzel,
3 is a multiverse
he's
movie.
not doing all that work. No chance.
Denzel's like, dressed
Denzel.
up as a big purple man and he's like, dude, fuck all the way off.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Like,
Bye.
fuck you, genuinely, actually.
Denzel Washington, man. What a guy. What an actor.
I think Denzel's at the state where he could just do that. He could just dictate what's going to happen. Like,
I think
he's
if he
like,
could
I'd
walk
really like
in,
to be in
yeah.
Black Panther. It's like a monumental thing
Yeah.
for representation. I really like what
Mm.
Ryan Coogler and like Denzel. I mean, we could probably get you as like this guy. He's like, nah,
Yeah, it's like,
Do you know
okay, then cool. Yeah.
I'm just going to play T'Challa.
Yeah, and he'd be like, I guess you're right, fine.
Right, cool. I'll write the script.
I think
then.
that's probably what's going to happen.
I'll jump in there, Denzel. No bother.
Just give me a minute, right? I'll sort it out. Aye.
No, thanks. Cheers, Ryan.
Yeah.
Go on that, Ryan.
Hold up, Ryan. Go on, man. I've
Look,
got stuff to do. Spike Lee's on the phone. He's like, waiting for me.
I'm retired.
I'm about to
soon.
go shoot the movie.
Like, you know,
Come on, man.
I'll get fucking Gladiator 3. Like,
Yeah, Ridley's waiting.
Ridley's waiting.
He's
Come
going to die soon, so hurry up.
on. Ridley's going to die.
Bro's
soon.
old as fuck, man.
Bro's old as fuck, and I think he's going to die making a movie.
I think he will. I know what. Good way to go.
I would say that.
Guy
I'm
loved
like,
it.
fucking so chatted.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Is that all is about Marvel?
I think
Thunderbolts
so.
is great.
There was a
Go
wee
see
bit I
it.
was going on there.
I feel like you want to talk about Doom. I think
Aye.
I'm excited.
What was
it made
it?
me excited for Marvel.
Yes.
It made me go, look, right.
And I think the next one will too.
Yeah, I think Fantastic Four is going to be good.
And then I'm going to be scared. Because I'll have so long between them.
Yeah, I don't think 2 good movies are enough to make me then be like the next Avengers is going to be like great. Especially because everything we hear about that Avengers movie is like
Scary.
Did you see
Even the cool stuff.
the
The scary.
set leak?
I saw the set leak. I saw the guy who broke into the set.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Did you see what you saw?
He saw some actors. And
Okay, I never saw that.
and he saw stuff. He saw, what did he see? He saw Shang-Chi, I think, Madripoor.
Madripoor.
That's
You
it,
saw
yeah.
Madripoor,
Madripoor.
which is like, what are we doing there?
Bro. Agent 13.
Wolverine? Patch? Pause?
Hulk.
Calverine?
Oh. Cavalry, maybe, yeah. The Cavalry.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
Man,
Bro, are they bringing back the Flag Smashers?
he's out of pocket, but he's right. I mean, fucking.
He's out.
Is Banazimo just there dancing?
So,
Like,
literally, speaking of Thunderbolts, he's a masterpiece, James. Complete. Comprehensive.
where is Banazimo, bro?
Where
is
honestly,
he?
in a Thunderbolts movie, biggest issue.
Where is he?
Like, that's... Okay, I'm not going to...
Because you know
sleep
what?
over it.
Like,
I guess the
was
problem...
he a good guy in Winter Soldier? No.
No.
But, like, was he still fun? Aye.
Yeah. That's
Where
the
is
joy
he?
of Baron Zemo and the Thunderbolts as well.
Yeah.
That he's just like a dickhead.
Facts.
I mean...
And that actor, I really like him. Daniel Bro.
Daniel Bro's amazing.
Great guy.
I hope they bring him back again for stuff. I won't lose sleep that he wasn't in Thunderbolts. Maybe do Thunderbolts too.
Yeah, Sam, come in.
Chuck Citizens VN.
Mhm.
You know, we're like, no, they can't. I feel like they can. This is the thing. I feel like they've now morphed into Avengers. So I don't know if you,
Yeah.
unless they just essentially have that team be the Thunderbolts team. And it's like, okay, well, we had the big Avengers get together, and yes, we're technically Avengers, but like, oh,
Man,
here's a
do you
little
think-
mission for just the Thunderbolts guys.
Do you think that the second one will just be the new Avengers asterisks and they're going to change it back to Thunderbolts?
That would be funny. That would be a funny bit.
I
Like
think
the whole
that
part
could
of the
end up
movie
like
is
that.
them separating themselves from the
Yeah,
Avengers.
yeah,
But
exactly.
by then they're like, we're just like the rogue agents. We're just we're going back
Yeah.
to Thunderbolts now.
I think that could happen.
But this time
That would
it's
be funny.
because of Thaddeus
Yeah,
Thunderbolt.
yeah. He's copyrighted the name. He's going to have us be the team
Oh,
for him.
that
So,
would be comedic. And then the bad is Baron Zemo.
yeah. Something like that.
Thumb up.
What about the OG team? Can we get any of them in?
Who?
Like the fucking original Thunderbolts, like with the fucking weird fucking suits and shit.
Or what? Like Citizen V, like the comics, like Citizen V, and like
Yeah,
the Beetle, and like
yeah.
God, because they are ludicrous and illustrious.
Oh yeah.
That's Citizen V is Baron Zemo, and he's the one that's
Bro.
got like a big, I guess like an American flag cape and like
Some sort of weird suit device ham hacking.
he's got
Nah,
a mask that looks like Destiny,
that's weird, bro.
like
Yeah.
a silver mask, and he's got a fucking sword. And he's like, by the way, also unrelated. I'm just Baron Zemo. He's like,
Hey.
fucking, it's you. I was
Hello.
going to say he's the Nazi, but he's not. Because is it not that he's like the second Baron Zemo?
I don't know, bro.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was like a Nazi, like Captain America, like purple hood wearing Baron Zemo.
Right,
But like, that was like a more like a Cobra Commander, fucking KKK, like
right.
snood. And then there's that was like, hello, I'm like National Socialist Party voter, like member of Hydra, Baron Zemo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Baron von Zemo.
Ooh,
Or like, I think one of them was like Helmet,
right.
and one of them was Heinrich.
All right,
I
helmet.
think,
Yeah.
I think Heinrich Zemo
Mhm.
is the old one, and
Right.
Helmet is like his grandson or something,
It's
probably.
like the chatted new version.
He's like the young one, like fucking Masters of Evil.
Right.
Maybe. Don't quote me on that.
Who fucking knows?
That would be cool. Do you remember what you were going to say?
I can't remember. It was along the lines of, I don't know how we were segueing into it, but it was about the new casting rumours for the X-Men.
Oh my
sort
god,
of,
yes. There's been new
patriarchs.
casting rumours for the X-Men.
Yeah,
Who were they again?
it was Denzel as Magneto,
Yes.
and they were floating that idea of a black man to play Professor X.
I think that's fine no matter what. Denzel
That's
is
fine.
Magneto.
I think it's fine. It's still less fine than the original, in my opinion. And Magneto's definitely less fine.
Okay, I'm going to very gently ask, can you elaborate like on Professor X specifically?
Professor X was because his origins like come from money, like never been really middle class, always been wealthy,
Oh yeah,
white English family.
do you know what? I'm going to actually say I think I see where you're coming from.
He's
yeah.
the kind of guy
Like,
who
Professor
thinks
X is an idealist and it's at a fault
Yeah.
because he's never had to suffer really.
he's the kind of guy that thinks he could start a school for gifted youngsters and it would be fine to be like a crime fighting rig. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think that's fine if they cast a black
I
actor for
think-
him.
I
But
think
I
if
get
you're-
what you're
yeah.
saying.
To change the origin of these characters specifically is harder than to change the origin of
Of,
like,
like, a lot
most of
others,
the
yeah,
other ones.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that one. The
Obviously, Magneto's like the
Magneto's
obvious
like, I
sticking
just
point.
need to, what are they going to do with Magneto?
Yeah.
Because out of context, it's like, okay, cool, Denzel's a great actor, you know,
Obviously.
gravitas, all that.
Yeah. If you take the
Like-
character away from it,
You cannot have Magneto not be like a Holocaust survivor unless, and I'm going to be very gentle here because we're talking about real
my.
world shit, but like unless they're going to change what tragedy he was a part of,
right,
like there's been obviously like horrid things happening in like Africa and that,
right,
like apartheid and that, and I know that's not inherently.
true.
Do you know what I mean? There's just been like horrible things
Well, man, we
like
could
that.
have some sort of other.
Like situations
horrific
like Rwanda
origin.
and that. I know I'm just throwing out words here. I'm not. I'm panicking. Listeners, I'm not trying to say it. I just mean like, what if they just try that?
Right.
Maybe they're just like, okay, instead of, and that explains also like, okay, he's just too old to be like a Holocaust survivor now.
Right, okay, yeah.
So
fair.
we'll make him like a more recent like
Tragedy.
like
Aye.
minority based tragedy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could see it working. But, like, I don't know, does it lose an essence?
It's really complicated and dangerous to think
It
about.
just
I
is,
think.
isn't it?
Because like,
So is it then just easier to cast someone Jewish?
well, maybe, but then they have to try and break their bone backwards to explain how 1,000-year-old Magneto, unless they just do the thing where it's like, nah, mutant gene ages slower, secondary mutation, Magneto ages slower.
Yeah.
Like, fine, cool.
But listen,
thing about
again, yeah.
About the big H one is
Uh-huh.
that is the most fundamental publicly acknowledged. Like, when you say that word, you know what that is.
Uh-huh.
You immediately understand it all.
Aye.
Like, but there could be certain point in direct about them like
Doing a
reflecting on
different tragedy.
real thing. But like,
Yeah,
by the way,
yeah.
like we're still doing shit like this,
Uh-huh.
and unfortunately, 2025, we are still doing shit like this. Like,
And X-Men's not short of Jewish characters to have that discussion.
to be fair, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, but I'm sure someone did say that like they're 100% still Jewish Ben Grimm. So good.
Right,
Keep
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Make sure you get Kitty Pryde in and have Kitty be like full
Yeah.
Jewish.
Exactly.
Moon Knight's full Jewish. I'm like, cool, the representation's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the message with Magneto, him being Jewish, like it because it's so intrinsically tied to the entire foundation of his being and his message. So again, if he's not Jewish, as long it sounds really weird when I say it like that, as long as he's like a different fucking
culture or
like a
religious.
genocide, you know?
Yeah.
Because the main message is to understand, like, this man has experienced profound horror, the absolute worst of humanity.
To be singled out in this way.
Yeah, based on purely trivial like nonsense, by nonsense superiority complex and that. Like that, you immediately get, I get it. Like, I think Magneto is the biggest, like, he kind of has a point.
Bro, yeah.
Like, sometimes maybe he goes about it the wrong way, but majority of the time, I kind of, you literally can't disagree with him. You're sitting in a room and he's like, by the way, do you remember the Nazis? And he's like, oh.
He's a very good arguer.
Like, it makes sense.
Broken do it.
So, I think it could work. I imagine they're pissing themselves.
I think so. Well, also, like, that's the version we've adapted, but that's because it's the source, right? But we've adapted it twice, and we've seen it twice. Like like the Holocaust stuff, we've seen it twice. So maybe they're reluctant to do it a third time. Like, but we don't have to see it. Like, Spider-Man, we didn't have to see it again, right? But
there's something so weird about comparing Uncle Ben's death to the Holocaust.
But, bro, that's Spider-Man's Holocaust, right? I think Spider-Man's canonically Jewish as well, I'm not really sure, but...
Oh, yeah, I think he does have...
I mean, I think Stan Lee was Jewish, Jack Kirby was Jewish.
Yeah.
They were probably just put in there.
Absolutely, as they should.
Aye, so... where was I there, man?
You were talking about, like, we don't need to see it again. Like,
aye, so maybe they're just like, we don't have to show it, and if we don't have to show it, then we could perhaps change it to something else that we don't have to show, but we can explain.
Well, yeah, I think that's probably the best place. I think as long as it's still a real thing, though.
Aye.
That's again, it's another weird thing to say, but like...
Well, you can't just have him be like, oh man, suck over here.
Yeah,
that would suck balls.
Oh my god. I just fucking see the Doctor Doom UI thing, and I'm fucking all my blood boiled at once there. I just all my blood cooked in my body.
Because you know what would be weird there too? Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Yeah. Like, we're already just like, don't mind that they're Eastern European Romanis, like, they just have an English accent. Scarlet Witch, she talks American, don't worry about that.
It's fine.
So yeah, if it's a fictional tragedy, I'm gonna lose it. I'm walking out the cinema. I'm going up to I'm staying in the theatre though, and I'm going up to the direction stand, and I'm knocking him out, and I'm grabbing the reel out it, and I'm like, I've saved you, guys. I've saved you, and you'll all cheer for me. I think.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Yeah, like, it has to be like a real thing because we get it, and it's prescient, and it's direct, and it's like, fuck yeah.
It's worse if they just don't do it. If they do a fake one,
if it's like a
do something else.
If it's like, oh, he was a survivor from Sokovia.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially for the people who know that was the Holocaust in the comics, which is a thing that happened.
Yeah. In the real comics.
Yeah, like the logistics of them being like, oh, in the MCU it wasn't the real life actual Holocaust. It was like the thing that happened in fucking Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Like,
thumbs up, cool. Catch you later.
Like, every negative thing I've ever said in jest about Kevin Feige is true, actually.
At that point, yeah.
Like,
do you know what? That's fair.
A Captain America episode, we say, like, it's not an actual idea. See if that happens.
Actual idea.
Guys, get him shadowed.
Like, facts, bro.
Kathleen Kennedy, shadow him.
Bro was there on X-Men 1. He knows, surely, right?
Sure, for God's
Come
sake,
on.
he was in X-Men, you're right.
He knows, right?
Kevin Feige has to know. He has to be in the room.
He brought Hugh Jackman the comics, right?
God.
Come on.
What do you think about the director of Thunderbolts directing an X-Men film?
I think it could work. I mean, I liked him in Thunderbolts, so I don't see why not.
I think action-wise, he could probably pull it off.
I think
he does some fun and creative things, especially like the one I mentioned where like Bucky like saves him by like fucking ratting the car. Like, that's a smart and creative use of Bucky's power. So that's what I want to see with X-Men. I don't need constant action, but like, remember in '97 when Cyclops shows up literally in the first episode and he's like he like pushes himself back with the force of his blast and he does like you're like cool.
That's cool.
Very smart and excellent actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm hesitant because I don't think I've found the director yet.
I don't really know.
And that may be Marvel's issue as well. I'm saying that, but we are like still 6 years away from one of these movies coming. Probably.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I know we're talking about casting and that, but I don't even 100% know the casting shit has that much water in it.
I don't know. like some insiders you would trust more than others,
Yeah, definitely.
and some have said that are quite trustworthy. I would say they're definitely looking at it, and they fucking probably are.
But they definitely have to be looking at it.
But I don't know how much, like, Daniel Day-Lewis as Magneto is a rumour I can believe in.
Who's
I don't
saying
think that's
Daniel
true.
Day-Lewis, Magneto?
Bro, some guy on Twitter, source at fucking your mum 95. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
My
literally
dad's Kevin Feige.
literally, yeah, my uncle knows a guy. Like,
My uncle's fucking
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy. Like,
mhm.
she knows she's in there.
My cousin, 18th removed, is Daniel Day-Lewis himself. Like, literally, like, fucking. Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis, he's like, is it right?
And he said, "Man, I love Magneto. I'd love to play him." That's it.
Which means he is Magneto.
Literally. So I don't know how much I can put water in that, but they're definitely looking at it
They have
because
to be, yeah.
because if they had no foresight at this point, like look where they are now,
Yeah.
and they had foresight.
They need to have a meticulous plan, and they also need to, like, make sure that, like,
This one can't go wrong. Do you know what the issue is, right?
it cannot be bad.
And we can segue here into DC, lovely, right? DC, like, this can't go wrong, but like Marvel also at this point, Secret Wars, like after that, cannot go wrong.
It definitely can't, no.
Because like I think a lot of the people like us, like maybe not as I think us, to be honest, right? At the end of Secret Wars,
Teens?
we
Ulysses Green
not like us exactly.
Sorry, dead named us there.
Yeah,
Government named us. Sorry, guys.
Gubbies. At the end of Secret Wars, we could wave by it probably. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could see that happening because we've been through so much with it, and we're like it's on a decline probably.
Mhm.
Unless because look, Secret Wars will never be Endgame
No.
because Endgame had such momentum and build up to it.
Are you entreating a potential future where Secret Wars is good?
Yeah, like it can be good, Ewan. It could be.
Saying big fucking statements here, guys.
It could be good. It could be probably a better film than Endgame. In that it's probably gonna be. It might be fucking bigger scale. I don't know. It may actually be bigger than Endgame somehow, and I understand the criticisms of Endgame being that it's too bloated and it's massive and there's so much shit happening in it and it's rushed a wee bit. I can get all that, but
I can hear people say that. Yeah.
yeah, and I'd be like, shut up, watch the fucking great movie. Like, shut up and look at the peak.
That might be watch the damn movie anyway.
Watch peak anyway.
That might be, but it's great.
So, but I think people will be maybe desensitized to how good it could be by seeing all the cameos and seeing other people, whatever it is.
Yeah.
By the time we get to Secret Wars, because they've done it already in Endgame, and then they might just be so drained of it all because we had such a slog for the last 8 years. By the time it's done,
Christ.
when did Endgame come out? Was it 18?
Must have been about 18, 19.
Then this will come out in 27. Is that when Secret Wars is out? 27.
Yes.
Right, say 7 years. Benefited out. It could be 10. You know,
anywhere between 7 and 10 years.
Like, that's a long time to just like sit with a franchise and be middling. Do you know what I mean? And see some peaks, but not really that much, and more lows than highs.
Yeah.
That's a long time to sit
We
with.
had such a big dip, and we're kind of scraping ourselves back out, and we're in a risky time now.
That's what I mean.
I think the only thing that really, like, totally like fucking turns the fortune out is if like Doomsday and Secret Wars are like, heaven forbid, really good.
Yeah, if they're actually really good. If they bounce off that and then the mutant saga hits straight, because that's the next one, right?
Look, the multiverse kind of actually ended all right.
Sure.
It definitely was like there's issues right in the middle there, but
I think,
shockingly it ended up well.
do you know what? If you're gonna have a messy one, like it's probably gonna be multiverses because it's so fucking messy already. Anyway,
It's just fucking
just the
like
idea of it.
constant ping ponging and that, yeah.
So I could forgive you that generally if the rest of it's fine. So hopefully after Secret Wars it is great and like we'll still be here.
And then we get the Sex Men.
Literally,
It's excellent.
that has to be the next one. You know, obviously
Mm-hmm.
the mutants.
The Mutants.
TM.
TM, the Mutant Saga TM.
Let's lock in, boys. Let's go.
Do you think after Secret Wars it's just all X-Men?
I hope it is, Ewan. It can't be. I think the first phase after Secret Wars will be like Fantastic Four 2, Shang-Chi 2, Spider-Man 5 at that point. Because we're getting Brand New Day between the two, right?
We're getting them between Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Probably fucking Young Avengers.
Oh god, I would do that.
I would imagine we see Kate Bishop and Kamala Khan.
Secret Wars at this point.
Yeah, I would imagine we see them in there. Maybe we get like a Doctor Strange 3 by then, and we get Scarlet Witch back or something, or we get Wicked involved. I don't know what happens there. That's maybe because they probably only have. How big is a phase now? 3 movies, 5 movies?
I mean, it could be. I mean, is Thunderbolts not like the first movie of like Phase 6?
I think so. We need to check
they've
that.
completely
but I think so.
fucked the phasing things all over the joint now because movies are just constantly moving about and popping up and going away.
Well, no, I think it is because I think Fantastic Four's like the second or third in like the new phase, whatever that is. Phase
That's
6.
Yeah, I think we'd have to be in 6.
It's arbitrary anyway. That, to be honest, like it really doesn't matter.
But yeah, I don't really. No one's really arbitrating.
It's just a nice way to break it up, and I think the first like phase of the new saga would be just clean up, and then maybe we get like some hints of the new mutant type events happening. I don't know.
I'd expect one X-Men movie.
I'd expect the kickoff. Whatever that looks like, however they introduce them. Is it in Doomsday and Secret Wars? I don't know. We'll find out that soon, relatively soon, a couple of years.
Thunderbolts is the end of Phase 5.
Okay, Fantastic Four's the start then
What's
of Phase 6. Ironheart. Joking. Sorry.
You know what game? Who is the Hood?
Who is the Hood? Who is Anthony Ramos?
No, Ironheart was supposed to come out.
Yeah, but that's not saying. Let's get into this. So.
It's supposed to be Loki Season 2, The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart, Agatha, Daredevil.
Oh, that's rough.
Cat 4, Thunderbolts.
That's rough, that, isn't it?
Oh, where'd you think we're getting Blade?
That is... Now I'm
You're
safe to say now,
that movie's
it's
dead.
definitely gone.
That movie's not happening.
Mia Goth ruined her career for this. Mahershala Ali ruined his career for this. Can't believe it.
How did this happen?
I do not know, Ian. I think when did they greenlight it? It was like before Endgame, wasn't it?
It must have been at least around.
It feels like it's been 10 years since they talked about this.
I think it was when they started doing the new Phase stuff right after Endgame. When they're
Right.
like, cool, Endgame's happened.
5
what's
shows,
next?
25 movies a year. Blade's coming, don't worry.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Blade's definitely happening.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
going to do a secret invasion.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Your favourite director, Taika Waititi, will be back for Thor 4.
Let's go. Oh my god. That's probably what it was, dude. They just greenlit everything and then it was like,
Immediately,
we'll
the
stick you
bottom,
in Eternals,
we're-
don't worry, you'll
we're
be there.
pulling the bottom brick out the Jenga tower, and the whole Jenga tower just falls.
Yeah,
Ironheart's the end of Phase 5.
there you go. We're walking into Phase 6, Ewan.
I mean, that makes sense. I'd rather Ironheart ended Phase 5 than started Phase 6. Fantastic
Yeah.
Four starting Phase 6.
Yeah, come on, we can't have
But
like,
then what is Phase
that
6?
happening.
Like,
Phase 6
two
would be
Avengers movies, a Spider-Man movie,
a Fantastic
Fantastic Four movie,
Yeah,
and Eyes of
Born,
Wakanda.
Born Again 2.
Marvel
Armor Wars.
Zombies. Armor Wars. You want to talk about a fucking property that doesn't exist?
Armor Wars, poor Roddy.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man's going to be in Phase 6. There you go.
Wonder Man's in Phase 6.
There you go.
Fuck.
That could be good.
Bro, you excited for... I was going to say excited for Vision Quest, but actually, fucking cut the joke. I'm excited for Vision Quest, actually.
Oh, I know what he's been up to.
What's the... Shiva Thesis? What's he up to?
Where's he been?
Does he get his colour back? Yeah.
What's happening? Like, does he know who Wanda is?
Is Ultron in
No.
it? We know he is.
It,
He is actually
James
in it. They
Spader?
confirmed James Spader was in it.
oh, that's great. Yes, please.
Pog.
I'm into that.
Holy fuck, I'm pogging.
I love them.
Oh, man alive.
Listen, there's things to be excited about. We just need to be very trepidatious. And you know what? I think we need to be realistic that, like, even after Secret Wars, if it's a banging success, I think they will chill it the fuck out a bit. And they will need to calm it down slightly.
Yeah.
Which is good,
Well,
but also worrying.
I feel like I have to believe right now,
Uh-huh.
right, they're in their sort of the train hurtling towards the station. And,
Right.
you know, they're chucking whatever they can off Blade. I'm sorry,
Aye.
we're going to get you off the
We're
train.
trying to bring it home.
And it's like, we know we need to do... We've committed too much and made the fans too into it to then
Yeah.
just be like, we can't do Secret Wars anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're going to just deliver that no matter how good or bad it is.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the reorganising. Kevin Feige was like, Thunderbolts being good is like the first indicator of like our new way of doing it.
Good.
Like, where like there's a lot less and we're focusing on quality over quantity and we're
Good.
not going to be trying to do like 100 things all at once.
Please, why did we ever stop doing that?
Because money.
Damn it.
Delicious coins for Mickey Mouse.
It always comes back to this fucking mouse, man.
Numb. More money. We need another $1 billion. 17 more $1 billion because we have to
Oh.
pay Robert Downey Jr. to be in another second of Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This mouse needs to get taken out the back. You know what I'm saying?
Mickey, we've had enough.
Bang.
That's time to stop, Mickey.
Scrooge has got enough coins, okay?
Scrooge
I don't need this.
in his big coin vault.
Yeah.
Now, while we have the ice, while we have the fire,
Oh.
you said much like DC.
Much like DC, Ewan, yeah.
What's going on with DC?
They've got a film coming out
Graham,
pretty soon, I don't know if you know.
George W. Bush, a second Superman trailer has hit the YouTube.
It has, Ewan. With great fanfare.
With equal lack of the plot of the movie. No, I know. The plot of the movie.
You know the plot of the movie?
Yeah, I know the entire plot of the movie.
You've read the spoilers.
Yeah, I should have held off, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too tantalising. See when you're sat there on Reddit and you're bored and you're sweating and your arse is stuck to the seat, and some guy's like, do you want to know the full plot of Superman 2025?
Like, it is just a bit of a sticky subject right now, because it is like over there. You know what I'm saying? Middle East war. I'm saying it's over there.
And I'm like, go on then.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Fucking
I don't like
let's go.
this, guys.
And the trailer was good.
It was
As we said, too much fanfare. It was a trailer
a good trailer.
with various sights and sounds.
That's what they said when I saw it.
That was a great trailer full of various sights and sounds.
Colours and movement and
Colours and
A-
shapes and
a
colours.
motion picture, some say.
Superman the motion picture?
Yeah.
Not that one.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry. The different one.
Superman the motion picture 2, The Quest for Peace. Ah, man. Yeah, no, it was a good trailer. I liked it.
Me too. I've liked all I've seen of this film. Except the colours, the grading, it's a bit weird, but that's it.
Yeah, it goes up and down. Sometimes the grading looks amazing and sometimes the
It's
grading
look-
looks like Donkey Doo-Doo.
It's definitely looked better than the first little thing we seen.
Correct.
Aye, it's definitely...
Yes.
Since they've updated or changed it or worked on it, whatever, it's looked better.
He put out that trailer and James Gunn's like, quick, like, go in and fucking just crank up the saturation by like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's like the colour grading goes up and down. I think it's such a vibey trailer, these trailers, so I'm desperately trying to figure out what I'm actually looking at. But
Well, I think...
this trailer was about the character.
yeah, exactly.
This
the
was like
dynamics.
this is a lot more like Superman focused. Superman's talking a lot and he's saying a lot and he's feeling a lot. And all those things are very good and they give me the big smile.
They do give me the big smile and the big...
This makes my penis become the big penis.
Yeah. Yes, and all the soy boys are upset
The
about
super
it.
penis. Oh, the Hack Snyder Brigades out in
Oh
force.
no, they hate us.
Cuck James Gunn, woke liberal James Gunn.
I can't believe this shit.
I can't believe Superman looks and acts like he does in the comics.
I can't believe they gave us a meme in the trailer. They're not even the full film. Where
What's
they get
the meme?
memes, like when he's screaming.
Oh, like the Lex Luthor, the fucking seething. I've depicted you as the seething Lex Luthor, and I am the Chad fucking Superman. I'm the Chad Metamorpho. Like, I loved hearing Superman passionately defend. Like, I had to go help people because people would have died, and I believe that people shouldn't be dying.
Yeah.
And I'm very moved by that. And I do not represent the American government. I represent myself.
And represent humanity.
I represent humanity, and I'm
good
going to do
morals.
good because it's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
And Lois Lane's like, "Bitch, shut up." What?
Lois Lane's like, well, what about the government?
Yeah.
I'm like, Lois Lane.
And Lois Lane would say that.
Lois Lane would, but shut up, but like, you're right.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you're a good journalist, Lois Lane. But also, Superman's really cool.
Yeah. And you kiss him, so
Give him
you,
a kiss while
you
you're
should
at it.
know.
You kiss Superman.
Yeah.
You kiss Superman with that mouth. I think it looks really cool. I think Superman's really cool, and he's also getting good emotional stuff with like Ma and Pa.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Pa Kent will be taken by a tornado.
Oh no.
And Superman will let it at him.
Bro, no.
It looks good.
It looks good, Ewan.
I feel like some like weird like boomer where I'm like, it just feels like they're going back to like
Good films.
basic, good normal, like just Superman's a good hero
Mm-hmm.
and he's dealing with a human condition.
We just need a nice simple wee story.
Literally.
That's all we need. And do you know what? I want to say, fans, I think every new thing we see, it's like James Gunn has got this correct. I feel. Do you know what I mean? He's
think
kind of nailed that a bit.
my trust in him is getting higher and higher. I'm trying not to let it run away from me because obviously every so often I temper it by going like, by the way, game could just be bad.
Well, yeah, I feel like you just say that anyway, though.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what
it's
I don't know
funny.
if you ever mean it exactly.
I
think it will be great.
I think
At this point.
I do mean it, but like
8 or 9, I'm saying. Great, 8 or 9. That's
what
what
I'm saying, I have to keep myself open to it being a 4
Right.
so that I don't become delusional.
Right.
Or if it's like a 7,
Yeah.
and I thought it should be a 9. I'm not going to be like Age of Ultron
Upset
seething
about
about
it.
it when
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh fuck, we lost.
But it was
I
still
don't think
good.
I will be, to be fair, but
Right.
we have to ground ourselves.
I think
We're
you,
in dangerous waters, Graham.
Yeah, come on.
We have to have something grounding us. But I don't know. I think it could be good and interesting. Guy Gardner uses a Green Lantern power and it looks cool.
People were upset about that, Ian.
Why?
Because it didn't protrude from the ring. They were upset by the construct not coming directly from the ring, Ian.
You've got to be fucking joking.
No, I'm
me.
dead. I'm dead ass serious. People were
I'm not
upset
joking,
about that.
Who gives a
And I was
fuck?
like, that's Guy Gardner. He's a dick anyway.
Bro, like,
No
who
one
gives a fuck?
cares.
These are the Snyder people, surely.
I think
that
it
are
was,
like,
yeah. Probably,
like,
yeah.
it's fine, it's like the acolyte thing, where it's like we can't just tell people that we're unhappy about like that there's a woman in it, so we have to be like, Ki-Adi-Mundi's age isn't right according to this textbook from Legends. Like, we can't just be like, I'm a Zack Snyder, bro, and I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to antagonize people. I feel like people are complaining because they can't just be like, I don't like the Superman's nice now, so I'm gonna be
Right.
like, oh, the movie's actually shit because Green Lantern's construct should theoretically come out of his ring.
Right.
Okay, sure, maybe in a perfect world, but like not every Green Lantern I've ever seen in my life does that either.
I have
The
no idea,
fucking
bro.
Lego games, I don't recall all of the Green Lantern constructs in Lego Lego DC superheroes, Lego fucking Batman. I don't recall them constantly coming directly at the ring.
Bro, I don't know.
It's energy. Fuck you. It's space magic.
Yeah, it's feelings. It's literally feelings.
Literally feelings.
And dots.
That's in my brain, not in my ring. Come on.
And it's Guy Gardner.
It's Guy Gardner. I don't give a fuck. I want to watch him
Guy
saunter
Gardner.
along and swat people away and have a horrible bowl cut.
Yeah, and be mean to women, probably.
Isabelle Mercad,
As Hot Girl.
I have to marry her.
Do you?
I've been watching Last of Us Part 2.
Damn.
She's very good and very pretty and very fun and a great actress, and I'm like, cool. I mean, I knew her from other stuff.
Right.
For example, Madam Web.
Of course. How could I forget
How
you?
could you forget?
Her web connects
Her
us all.
web connects us all, of course. And I also knew her from... Nope,
Come
nothing
on.
else, actually.
You know... It's okay, it doesn't matter.
But, like, now I've watched her, and I'm like, you're very good at this.
Uh-huh.
Come over here and continue to be very good, please.
Thank you.
This kind of works in tandem with... Did you watch the trailer for Peacemaker Season 2?
I've not seen it, you know.
That came out, and that is literally... The trailer opens with, like, him getting interviewed by fucking Isabella Mercad, Hot Girl, and Nathan Fillion and Guy
I
Gardner.
did see them in that, yeah.
And Maxwell Lord.
But not
Pedro Pascal, I'm afraid.
not that one. Who was playing him again?
Sean Gunn.
Yes.
Life is good, but it can be
Yes.
better.
Which does mean that when the inevitable Wonder Woman movie happens, he will be there.
He could be, yeah.
Sean Gunn will be there.
I heard rumours, and I think this trailer supports it, that they're essentially playing it that like we're doing like kind of old comics where Maxwell Lord starts as like I
Like a
like
nice
heroes,
guy.
I'll support heroes,
Yeah, yeah.
but he's probably gonna get pushed evil.
Absolutely fine with me.
And then the rest of the trailer is just like I can't even remember really what happens. It's just super.
John Cena being John Cena.
Peacemaker gets in a fight with like Frank Grillo.
Yeah, the GOAT.
Fucking what's his name?
Rick Flag.
Rick Flag Senior.
Mm.
The directly from Suicide Squad. Like Jinkies.
That's Suicide Squad?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad.
His one?
Do you think he's mad that you killed his son?
Oh, shit.
I'm like, oh god, remember James Gunn's The Suicide Squad?
I can't believe they killed Rick Flag in that movie.
Bro, Rick Flag Jr. is dead.
That's fucked, bro.
Joe Kinnaman.
That's so sad. He was based.
He was based. It was great.
That's fucked
Do you
up,
remember The
man.
Suicide Squad? It was great. That's the one thing that my brain kicks in. I'm like, bro, how's Superman going to be? And I'm like, bro, remember the last James Gunn DC movie? And I'm like,
Literally, you'd...
peak, actually. It was literally the best one they'd done for years.
What are you worried about?
So, like, actually, maybe.
Peter Capaldi might show up. He probably won't, but like, you know.
Oh, he could, though. Pete
So-
Davidson could show up.
Just said, man. Yeah.
David Dasmalchian will be there
He
because
will.
he just always is there.
He will appear.
But what was the thing? Oh, yeah, also in that trailer, he, like, meets himself. So they may just
Yeah.
do a full multiverse shit to get
I
Peacemaker
will
into,
see.
like, the DC.
Maybe. Do you think John Cena retired for wrestling so he could just do Peacemaker more?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Do you think
wouldn't it?
James Gunn's like, bro, I've got plans. Like,
Yeah.
you're just going to be in everything.
Like, see you and me and
I mean, acting
Viola
in
Davis.
general,
like you're in.
'cause he must be in Fast and Furious 11 as well. I mean, is that already
I
filmed?
don't even know if that's happening, bro. Like, I don't know where we're with that. Like, Vin Diesel was like, family, we're writing a script, I don't know. Like,
Bro, can we get that movie made? Like,
Yeah.
it's literally just like the last movie. We've seen
hurry
it for
up.
ages.
Hurry up, Vin. Go on.
Like, Jason Momoa's waiting to go. Like,
Man, he's making Minecraft 2, he doesn't care. Probably.
He's having a great time. He's fucking Jack Black, and he's having the time of his life.
There you go.
So yeah, and Peacemaker might just multiverse it up a bit, and it's all very loud and connected. There's
Okay.
going to be there's going to be some sort of society of justice doers.
We've jump started it.
Perhaps a league even.
We're jumping in early doors. Shit's established.
Yeah, I mean Superman's the best character for that
Right.
because he's just a really powerful man.
And
Like,
that's all we
once you
need.
understand he is an alien,
Yeah.
but he grew up on the Earth, then you
Uh-huh.
immediately get that. Okay, so he feels like an outsider, but respects humanity and has a deep love for this people that looked after him.
Because he was grown up, he grew up and was instilled these set of morals.
Exactly.
Being a good guy.
He's got a lovely, humble,
Smallville.
working class fucking farming family. Again, some of the best people
Yeah.
to instill, like, I mean, maybe in fictional America, some of the best people to instill like good, wholesome, like down to earth values.
Yeah.
I mean, because it does just look like a very earnest, like it's Superman. He's going to go out and he's going to have a date with
Oh.
Lois Lane. He's Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen's going to be there.
Yep.
Pennywhite's going to make him get the scoop.
Uh-huh.
But that Lex Luthor, he doesn't like Superman.
That's it.
He's got some plans going on.
Bro, that's it. Like, there's no subterfuge, right? There's no fucking hidden meaning. James Jones is going, Superman's just a good guy.
He's a good guy and he's fighting the bad
I'm not trying to say anything more than that. Or anything less
Superman's
than
going
that.
to face
That's it.
odds, but because he's Superman, he's going to
Uh-huh.
stay stalwart in the face of overwhelming odds
Exactly.
and strive to protect the best and represent the best of humanity.
That's all he's
and
going to
show
do.
us how to be better.
That's it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Look up.
Look up.
See you there.
I'll see you at the cinemas. Like, so if that's what I
Crying,
got out,
crying like a little baby at the end, right? Like, that'll be me.
sobbing. I can't believe we watched the movie where just Superman was a good guy and he punched the baddies until the baddies went away.
Bro, he's just going to say a line, right? And the music's going to swell, and I will just be literally sobbing like
I
a
kinda feel
messy,
that,
ugly crying.
I actually do feel that a wee bit.
Superman, like, it always gets me like that.
Do you think either, like, because of all the trailers, do you think like his Superman theme is just like the fucking the Donner Superman theme?
Aye, well, I think it's...
Do you think they're just taking it back? They're like, cool,
Aye.
this is a good one. Like X-Men, how X-Men is just like the 97 theme now.
Yeah. Well, they remixed it. That's, like, in the trailer. That's the theme.
That's fair.
You don't mess with perfection, okay?
I mean, that is fair. Even though I would actually argue the only good thing I think about besides Henry Cavill just being a person who exists,
Right.
is that I
Is
really
the
actually
Snyder.
I really like the Hans Zimmer score.
Bro, that's because Zimmer done it. They'll go hands,
Zimmer, I
right?
suppose.
But yes,
Who's doing the score for
you
this?
don't mess with Donna, okay?
You don't
if we
mess
can-
with Donna.
And if we can redo it, do you see, like, Christopher Reeve's, like, is it his son or his grandson or something?
His son's been about it, I think.
Ah, he's like the newscast guy or something.
Man, I did see this. Yes,
That's quite nice.
that is good. I
It's a
mean,
nice
yeah,
touch.
let's keep him. Let's get him in.
Let's get him in, bro. Come on. Who is doing this?
Respect.
I bet it's Michael Giacchino. That just isn't, is it?
No, it is James Gunn's fucking best pal, John Murphy, who did Guardians 3 and The Suicide Squad.
Man, so one of the best Guardians movies.
He also used
The other DC
an
one.
instrumental track. Some of his he did like some fancy instrumental tracks for 20 Days Later in Sunshine. Oh, he's a big guy, Richie guy.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking
Smoking
Barrels.
Miami Vice, Matthew Vaughn's Kick-Ass,
Oh, Matthew Vaughn's Kick-Ass.
Danny Boyle.
Oh my.
Bro, this guy's peak, actually.
I mean, the music I've heard's great, but it's the Donner theme, so it's honestly
was gonna say,
always
yeah.
going to be that
In
good.
fairness.
Aye, bro, I just...
Composed with
it's so
David
beautiful.
Fleming, includes Superman March, composed by John Williams.
Oh.
Who's David Fleming? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The Last of Us.
Brad Pitt.
Pause.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Is that Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh, did
Brad
the
Pitt.
Jim Henson thing? No, it's the TV show with Charles Gambino.
Oh, right. Apparently that's quite good.
This guy co-scored Last of Us Season 1. With who? Who's this man?
Fucking...
Transformers The Last Night.
Oh, peak.
Like,
Autobots.
additional music on X-Men Dark Phoenix with Hans Zimmer. The
Bro.
Lion King with Hans Zimmer.
Bro, see that train sequence at the end of Dark
It's a
Phoenix,
good
right?
music.
Shit's fire.
I think I've heard the music. I think it's
Shit
good music.
goes unreasonably hard.
Yeah,
right?
I actually will
You know
give you that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you'll never guess what else they did to do some music for.
Oh,
Right, you ready for this fucking... Right, you ready for this back-to-back? Like,
oh
fucking
shit.
A and B.
Generational run.
Fucking Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh.
Dune Part 1 and 2 and Top Gun Maverick.
Do you know what, bro? Do you know, you had to fall to rise again. Do you know what I mean? That's what
Why did
happened
we
there,
fall, Master Bruce?
to pick ourselves back up.
Bro, it was also additional music on Top Gun Maverick with Lady Gaga.
Oh shit, man. Lady Gaga done a song for that film.
She did do a music for that
You
film.
need to watch this film, bro. You have now got a Lewis Pullman sized reason to watch this film.
I had a bunch of reasons.
But now you've got another one.
I like Miles Teller. I like
Glenn Powell, my
Glenn
goat.
Powell.
My
I
goat.
like Tom Cruise. For God's
Bro.
sake, I love Tom Cruise.
Come on.
I watched Mission
You owe it
Impossible.
to Tom Cruise.
What?
You owe it to Tom Cruise.
I ought to.
If you watch Top
He's
Gun
out there.
Maverick,
He's out there single-handedly saving cinema. What am I doing?
come on, you.
Watching Superman. Look up.
Literally.
Look up.
He's
Tom
really
Cruise
nice
on top of
Superman.
the FI. Like,
And he just jumps off and flies. He actually flies.
It's like, like that's how he's going.
I could believe you, Superman. To be honest, that's insane.
man.
Bro, yeah, if you watch Top Gun Maverick, you will get superior Iron Man Tom Cruise.
I'd like to draw your attention to. I received a note from the Peanut Gallery.
Oh my.
When we talked about Tom Cruise learning to fly, I received a little note. They fly now. They fly now.
Somehow Palpatine was on.
Somehow Tom Cruise returned.
Oh my.
Somehow Top Gun returned, and then it was like the best movie ever
They
made.
made a third one? Oh my.
Bro, Maverick is just like the best movie ever made.
That's
and
a
they could
great
just
film,
make
man.
a third one.
Great movie.
Bro, where's Tron Ares?
Coming out. October? September? Something like
It's definitely
that? It's this year, right?
maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's this year.
I'd like
Did
to
they not
believe so.
show yet? Somewhere recently?
I think they did.
Like a month or two
I
ago?
think they had a trailer. They had a trailer. I love that movie. I love Tron. I'm so excited. There's definitely a trailer.
I think so. Jeff Bridges is
No,
in it.
no, there has to be. You don't understand. No, there was a trailer because it came up at the end. But look, by the
Yeah.
way, the music's by 9 Inch Nails. What information are you receiving?
Oh man, it's coming in
10th of
October.
October 2025.
That's an auspicious day for you, Ewan.
Why?
Because you'll be
Because it's
seated for Tron.
I'll be seated for Tron. Are you kidding me? Like, this is a Ewan thing.
Yeah.
We're all going to sit in a room and watch Tron.
No, you will. I don't know if I will. You will. You look at me with such despair there.
Why are you not watching Tron? I'm watching
watch
fucking
Tron.
7 Mission Impossible movies. You won't
you know
watch
what?
2 Tron movies?
I'll watch 2 Tron movies for you, right?
Daft Punk.
Just Daft Punk, is that? Like,
Look, there's a trailer. I was right.
Sound of the Summer?
Daft Punk.
Bro, look at the bikes. It's real life.
Bro, Jared Leto is real. They made Jared Leto real.
Oh my god. How can they do this?
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters in it?
Evan Peters is in Tron 80s.
Oh shit. Okay.
9 Inch Nails. Trent Reznor as well.
Sure.
Challenger snubbed.
Once again, here we are.
They're not getting an Oscar nom for that movie.
That's because they've won too many times, you know, realistically.
Were you shaking your head at Peanut Gallery?
They didn't win enough.
She's
Perhaps.
exactly right.
You know what?
She speaks truth. For
Perhaps.
God's sake, let her speak.
Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Oh man, there's barely contained rage. The fucking vibration. There's just no way the Brutalist score is better than Challengers.
I mean, it might be. I don't
No.
know.
There is no
There
way.
is no way.
Dude,
you
this cannot be true.
Yeah, listen, this is not real. You're living in a fake world
That's
right now.
Tron inside the computer, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking Jared Leto outside the computer.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro.
I'm talking the real world.
Is this like the last one, or do we do like another one?
I think if it doesn't make bank, it'll probably be the last one.
Right, okay.
Because like
That's gonna
famously,
sad.
like Legacy probably underperformed, and they were like, right, we
Right.
need to stop trying this.
I mean, and the first one's like really old.
Yeah,
Aye.
I don't think that one made super bank, but it was cool. Like, people
It
liked
came
it.
out like
and Legacy was
2008,
cool,
you
and
know.
I don't know if people liked it.
Yeah.
Biggest issue with Legacy's weird AI, well, not AI, old CG style Kurt Russell
Yeah.
has a
It
face.
was like just before they'd like worked it out, probably.
Pretty much. I don't know how good Garrett Hedlund is. No, Garrett Hedlund's good. It's a good fucking movie. God,
Okay, I'll
do
see
you
it.
understand the I fight so many battles, but like the Tron Legacy
Like, I'm
one is
fighting
like
for Tron, yeah.
like so when I'm in right. See when I fight for the Last Jedi, right?
Yeah.
We're in a regiment, right?
Okay.
And I have like people behind me, but we're all in a row,
Yeah.
and you know we've got good equipment,
Okay, yeah.
and there's
yeah.
like tanks and shit.
Right, yeah.
And you know we're like fucking strategizing.
Mhm,
We're like,
mhm.
but we got to go over here. We're gonna fucking
Right.
blow up Twitter user ladies man 216. Like,
Right, yeah.
when I fight for Tron Legacy, it's like guerrilla warfare.
Right.
It's me and a bunch of like rebels. It's like Andor. We're out here in
Yeah.
the fucking trenches, bro.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I've got fucking war paint on,
Yeah.
and we're talking nasty fucking shit.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going over to fucking Twitter user Skunky Gungus, and I'm fucking I've got Garrett.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm fucking like,
Yeah.
like that. You know, this is dirty warfare.
But
right?
the problem is, like, you're the rebels, you're the guerrilla wars, so like, But you're fighting against like the Empire. They've got numbers.
They've got
There's
numbers,
just
bro.
more of them.
And they're telling me, man, Tron Legacy isn't even that good. Or like,
Yeah.
bro, we just never went to see that movie. Why we
Uh-huh.
went on our Tron?
Uh-huh.
We went Lilo and Stitch 5. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, the bombing run right now.
Look, mate, I'm kamikaze. I'm going in there. Strap to and take me. I'm going in there.
Yeah, I'm going
Right,
for it.
I'll die for the cause.
Let's go.
Like, in the move Tron Legacy, and Tron's lines forward just a bit more.
Yeah, inch by inch.
9 inch by 9 inch. Nails.
Nails.
I do really regret that it has to be Jared Leto, though.
That's okay, man. He's a good actor. Trust me. I've seen him do good work.
Maybe an American Psycho from 500 years ago.
He was good in that, actually, yeah. Paul Allen.
Hey, Paul! I'm going to do that to Jared Leto.
I think if you'd done that, he would turn around and be like,
It was just recreate it.
Yeah.
He literally, that was a genuine, honest reaction. They didn't tell him Christian Bale was going to try and kill him with an axe.
Yeah, they say he's never listened to Huey Lewis since.
It's dramatic. I can't
Yeah.
blame the guy. Oh, man. Right.
Oh my god.
Is that us?
You killed me with that ladies man bit there, by the way.
Are you ladies man 2461?
Killed me with that.
Oh, fuck, bro. It's like one of my stocked names.
Yeah.
It's like the cultural impact of Michael Bay's Transformers.
It's so funny.
Do you want to talk about Fall Off?
I remember that like scene where they fucking swat the fucking house and they're running about. That's just so funny. That's all I think about when I hear that.
That movie is of such a time, but it's timeless.
It's so good.
It's a beautiful little capsule of culture at the time. And then Revenge of the Fallen, I think, was also just the same. A lot of people harsh that from, but I like Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay.
Do you remember John Turturro? Like, I'm directly beneath the enemy scrotum.
Jonathan Soro gave it his all.
Yeah, it was
For the
a
cause.
fucking star performance. That's
I love
Oscar
it.
worthy. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Facts.
I don't remember Dark of the Moon at all, except like Sentinel Prime being Leonard Nimoy.
Right. Okay.
The Last Night's the one where Skip Age Extinction.
Yeah, man. You
Is
missed
that
that.
the one where Cade Yeager, played by Marky Mark, has a daughter who has a boyfriend who carries around a little laminated card to explain why.
Romeo and Juliet. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I told
Yeah, bro.
I told people about this at my work the other day, and they're like, what do you
Bro,
mean? And I'm like, no,
Fully true.
like genuinely, that's how it happens in the movie. They
Fully
could have just
true.
made the daughter 1 year older.
Facts.
But no, they had to no, she's definitely still a minor.
Facts. It's definitely a minor.
Like
100% a minor.
there's nothing you can do to explain that to me.
Literally not. Like, why would you do that?
Michael,
So odd.
what were you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, this is the guy who's making a Skibidi Toilet movie, Ian. So
Oh, right, the AI generated
Like-
Skibidi Toilet movie.
why would you think he wouldn't have a weird plot point where some daughter's a minor deliberately?
Quickly, we pause the movie. I have to
Yeah.
explain to you why it's okay for me, a major, to diddle a minor.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Exactly.
about it, guys. I've got a laminated card
It's
of it.
laminated. That means it's real, serious.
Like, did Marky Mark punch him in that scene? I can't remember. I
Uh,
would.
I actually don't think so. I think they sort of come together by the end, you know,
it's
and they're
fine.
all
you
based.
can fuck my daughter illegally.
I think
but
so.
Actually, legally, according to the laminated
Yes,
sheet.
of course.
I
think-
read
yeah.
somewhere on Twitter that apparently they don't even get that law right. So they went out of their way
Do
to
they not?
look up
Oh my
this
God.
bizarre law, and they don't actually explain it correctly.
That's hilarious.
And then Last Night's the one where Anthony Hopkins gets blown up. Have you seen the clip where like Anthony Hopkins is just stood there at Stonehenge and Megatron is like, "Oh, fuck you!" And he pulls him up, and Anthony Hopkins.
That's insane. I do not remember seeing that in the film, but I remember enjoying the Last Night for a Transformers movie
I think I need to go back and
in
watch
the
them.
modern era
Unfortunately,
before Transformers 1 came out, because that's probably the best Transformers movie since like the original.
oh sorry, one as in ONE, not like
Yeah.
not like what I've done.
One. Yeah.
Fucking not Megan Fox. Fucking I realised my
Yeah. Brian Tyree Hill. That one.
Brian Tyree Hill.
Is that his name?
Oh, Brian Tyree Henry, who's Megatron
Henry,
in one.
that's it.
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins gets blown up.
Whoa. Hannibal Lecter. Oh my.
Yeah, he does just. He is just looking around, and Megatron does just like.
That's so fucked, man.
He's just like looking around. Can you see him?
Fuck. Megatron's such an asshole, bro.
Bro, Megatron fucking sucks, bro. He killed
Megatron.
Anthony Hopkins. He blew Anthony Hopkins up. Fuck Megatron. He's a dickhead.
But he's a hater that you love, you know what I mean?
We do love Steve. He's like Black Manta, Megatron.
Facts, Black Manta just wanted to fucking kill that baby so much.
Bro. I feel we were robbed of seeing Black Manta kill a baby.
Yes. I think, like, I would have sold that as well.
But
Yaya would have been,
definitely,
like,
he's a
he'd
great
100
actor.
Absolutely 100%.
Do you think if we get Kang Dynasty, we would have seen Black Manta kill a baby?
I think we might have, yeah. I
We're
think
in the
so,
wrong
Ewan.
timeline. We're in the wrong timeline.
Why is Yaya Wonder Man and not Kang? What the fuck happened there? Guys.
Did they cast him before Jonathan Majors created an issue?
It's probably, yeah.
Yaya could just be Kang, but then Yaya's pure up his arse.
Yaya's like, I don't
He,
hate,
like,
I don't
hates
hate cape
superheroes.
shit.
So like,
It
he's probably
sucks.
doing Wonder Man because it's like
Weird and
it's
quirky.
parody, it's
Yeah.
holiday, it's comedy, it's comedy. But like, if they were like, do you want to play Kang? Like you have to like wear a big suit and do makeup and go blah,
Yeah.
fuck you, Iron Man, and shoot a laser. He'd
Yeah.
probably like fuck off
For 10 years.
for
Yeah.
10 years at
Yeah.
least.
Aye.
He'd be like, no,
I'm not doing that. Sorry.
thanks. In fact, no thanks.
Catch you later.
Suck shit and die.
Yeah.
Like, okay, thanks, Yaya. Do you want to be Wonder Man?
We'll bring you back in one Avengers movie in 5 years' time.
He's definitely not coming back.
Nah, come on.
I think
Not-
Wonder
not
Man's
this
getting
Wonder Man.
Moon Knighted.
Oh, don't say that, Ewan.
Sorry, I
Oscar
think
Isaac
Wonder
will return one
I
day.
think Wonder Man's getting Werewolf by Nighted.
Oh, don't say that. That makes me really sad. I
Yeah,
really want them to show back up.
Very sad.
Yeah.
The impeccably good Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Bizarrely good Werewolf by
I
Night.
want Elsa back. I want
Man Thing.
Ted back. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This is-
Fucking werewolf,
Christian name,
obviously. You know. I want them all back.
Do you know that guy, Gael Garcia Bernal,
Mm.
is like Diego Luna's like best pal and long-time collaborator, and they've just been working on things forever. Did you know Diego Luna was in E2 Mama Tambien?
Aye.
I didn't.
Bro.
And then I looked it up and like, yeah, it's just him and Gael Garcia Bernal, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
So
That's
fascinating.
when they're like kissing an old lady, right? Or something.
Yes,
They're getting like freaky with her.
yes.
Yeah.
What a picture.
What about
I was gonna say I need to see Diego Luna and Marvel, but we're
I mean, I think we'll probably get that now.
we're starting to skirting too close to Andor. Like
I'm just
getting
saying that
sweats.
now that he's done, I think
Yeah.
the option's open. I mean, I remember in an interview
Just think about
he was
Andor.
saying like his conversations, but he's tied up. So now that he's freed,
It's freed from one franchise.
could become another.
I was actually, I just thinking Andor,
We
like-
lose Pedro, because he hates Mandalorians now. Casting in there. I'm saying.
Bro, bring Cassian back. He was coded with an experimental treatment that lets him survive the Death Star blast.
Literal planet explosion. He just lived.
You can literally somehow Pedro, somehow
Somehow Cassian Andor survived.
Cassian returned. Did you
See
see?
if I have that in 5 minutes.
I retweeted a thread and it was someone saying like episode 9 would be a lot better if
Uh-huh.
it was Krennic that came back instead of Palpatine.
Somehow Krennic returned.
Somehow it was. I retweeted a picture that was someone edited and it was instead of Palpatine, it was his entire name and title.
Right.
It was like somehow Director of Imperial Advanced Weapons Research Orson Callan Krennic has returned. And then people just kept replying to that with the Anti-Donna quote. Have you ever heard the Anti-Donna podcast talk about Krennic?
No.
They do a Ben Mendelsohn bit
Right.
with the like, oh, good day, boys, it's me, Ben Mendelsohn. And then they quote him from a movie. A movie
Right.
when he plays a villain. He goes like, you haven't been talking to the cops, have you, mate? Nah.
That's
You haven't
definitely placed beyond the pines.
been- I think it might be. You haven't been, no, you haven't been talking to the cops, have you, mate? And then they were like, can you do him in Star Wars? I'm like, all right, Darth Vader. You haven't been talking to the Jedi, have you, mate? I need you to
Deidre?
help me about Star Wars, mate. Yeah, people were doing that. Every comment was just that.
Yeah.
I put one in. I'm like he comes back here something. He's like, oh, they're Kylo Ren, mate. You haven't been talking to Rey, have you, mate? And then people were doing stuff like, I need you to help me about Star Wars, mate.
Oh my
And-
god.
Oh no, I was going to say something that's a fucking spoiler for Andor and you've not watched it.
Damn it, Ewan.
Close the table.
And anger and rage.
God. Sorry, that was loud.
It's peak the mic.
Hey, Dedra. You haven't been talking to Cassian Andor, have you, mate?
Have you, mate?
No. I need you to help me with a Star Wars. And then, I need to send you the club because they also do like an amazing fucking like Michael Caine Alfred.
Oh my.
I bet you got to have your lunch because you got to have a good breakfast because you got to fight all the crime. I can't do it. They do it impeccably. We'll watch it after this.
A good
There's-
Michael Caine.
Watch Thunderbolts, watch Sinners, and listen to the Anti-Donna podcast.
Go for it. I'll sell all them, yeah, let's go.
We're selling out. We're selling out.
Where are the sponsors?
Where are the sponsors? Our 3 listeners.
Where are they?
I think we could get them hooked on Raid Shadow Legends.
I think we could do it, Ewan. Together, yeah. Absolutely.
I need a squatty potty. Are you kidding me?
Bro.
You seen me in the toilet? You
Bro.
don't want to.
It's true. You know, like, Marvel Snap.
Oh no, I'm not letting us get sponsored by Marvel Snap because you'll just appear like with like 100 packs and like Marvel Snap themed swag.
This is true,
Like
Ian.
fucking ball caps and sunglasses.
I would do that
And
shit.
he's like, bro, I just pulled a fucking epic Morlock.
Luckily, it's not that bad.
Well, at this point, why haven't we been? And actually, I'm a bit offended.
Yeah, look, why haven't they reached out?
See if they come. I want my money.
Yeah, let's go back to the table. You know,
Like,
Go on.
took you a bit of time to get here, didn't you?
Come on, guys.
There are literally
Should I say?
dozens of people listening to this podcast.
Facts, bro. That's dozens more people that could be playing
You could
Raid
be
Shadow Legends.
You're absolutely right, bro. You can be come on. Surely
Uh,
HelloFresh needs somebody else to peddle their food
I think
boxes.
so, bro. HelloFresh, like 2 men on this podcast.
I could do it.
Where's the Manscaped?
I'm a big fat boy.
Where is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I was talking about HelloFresh.
All right,
I'm
sorry.
I'm a big boy. Like I eat freezer shit. I'm the perfect case for HelloFresh.
Come on,
Manscaped.
come on.
I could do with a better razor. I've got
Of
the number
course.
3. That's old.
See?
There's like a number 5 or 6. Now, you
Mine
kidding
broke. I need to get a new one.
me? Your balls will thank you.
Exactly, and we
Can
could say that.
Can we say that?
I think we can.
I don't-
Oh, you mean like we could?
Well,
say,
that's like the
that one's
thing
free,
they
right?
say.
Yeah, that one's free though. You know,
What?
we just gave them that one.
Well, a little hint,
Yeah, exactly.
perhaps.
What you could have.
Man alive! Oh, okay. That was a stunning conversation.
Riveting.
As this was a very frenetic and frantic episode.
It was a bit off the wall.
and
up
I
and
love
down.
it. I love her energy. But I think it's good to be here talking about good things,
Of course.
exciting things, scary things. Pause.
Predator this year. Let's go.
Predator, killer of killers.
Yes.
Predator Badlands.
Yes. They're scary things. Probably.
Alien Earth.
Oh my. No, Holly.
Legion.
I will see it.
What else? Fantastic Four, the first step.
Fantastic Four first steps.
Fantastic. Bro, Michael Giacchino was
Man.
ripping on that.
He took a big talk. And then he went, I'm just going to go into the office right now and make this real quick. And then he done it, and it was beautiful.
Michael Giacchino on one blunt will
Yep.
produce an Oscar-worthy score.
100% he will.
I agree. I
You know he will.
full force support that.
Absolutely.
Honest to God.
I can't
Hans
believe
Zimmer,
it.
hack. You can't even make scores anymore.
Bro, found dead.
That's a lie, dude.
Bro, waiting for Nolan to phone him. Odyssey, mate. Lock in.
Bro,
Let's go.
Surely Hans Zimmer's doing that score.
It's got to be right.
Who's doing is Nolan also the one after Odyssey doing like a UFO movie?
I don't know, but I'm ready for it. Because you know what he's going to do? Build a UFO, bro.
Bro, he's gonna go up there and he's gonna find them.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
He's gonna bring them back, like
Who's going up with him? You know who's going up with him? Fucking Tom
Katy
Cruise,
Perry.
mate. No. Tom Cruise, bro, he's back.
Cruise. I think Tom Cruise and Christopher Nolan in a spaceship could find it live.
I think so as
I
well.
think they could do it actually.
100%.
I bet you fucking aliens find them like holy like bleep blow up. It's Tom Cruise like.
Let's go.
Like he's like, and he talks to them like he does like the Cinnamon Boys and like the other shows. He's like, "Hey, dude, guys, you've been in the movies recently.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Final Reckoning's out there. Like, oh, we're like 17 light years behind. We're only on like fucking like Rogue Nation." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Well, don't worry, I carry a fucking 4K of all
Yeah.
of all Mission Impossible.
Here you go.
Have that, right?
Watch
Here's a
that.
USB stick. Gauge your thoughts."
Oh, yeah.
And then like, man, I thought Final Reckoning was a bit pandering actually.
Damn.
2.5
I wasn't actually in it, so unfortunately I went out in a
We're
whimper.
going to the Space IMAX.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
What's at the Space IMAX? Oh well, Sinners, of course. It's a very good movie.
So, even into the future.
Even
still,
in the future.
still lauded as cinema.
Do you think? I was gonna very profoundly just go. Do you think they're watching? But I meant like our movies.
I think it's like in the future.
I thoroughly believe there's life out there, but they've just deemed us not worthy. We're not good enough.
I think if there is one thing that we've produced that would catch their attention, it would be the films we make here.
Well, yeah, but it's like the Rick and Morty thing, or Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who. They talk about the little man. It's just like the horror movie Alien, where like the alien kills things. And he's
Yeah.
like, "You've got a fucking horror movie called Alien. That's really offensive."
Damn.
But could you imagine being a bleep blorpian, a
Yeah.
snorpian,
Yeah.
a skunky gungus, if you will?
And you're just like that guy, Seth Rogen from Invincible.
Yeah, you're like, you'd get the Hideo Kojima scanner.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going,
Scanning rocks, you know, is that cool? Yeah, cool.
and then
well,
you're like, oh, I've caught a signal. and it's that primitive planet Earth have produced content.
Yeah.
It's Alien Romulus.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not us.
that's horrid.
That isn't what I do in my face hugger.
Those xenomorphs are proud and beautiful
Yeah.
species.
They just are misunderstood.
And a human being would not give birth to a man that looked like that.
Absolutely not.
That's very unrealistic.
No way. How could they get it
goes
so
back to the
wrong?
Galactic Federation. There's 17 billion planets.
Yep.
And they're like, Earth blows chunks.
Sucks.
Do
Ass.
not interact.
Do not go there.
Oh, fucking Earth, man. Fuck those guys. And we're just sat here like, man, Independence Day 3.
Welcome to Earth. Or whatever.
I love. Although I sometimes take the Germa approach, which is a bit like, Germa always postulates, like, what if aliens just have certain things so fundamentally different about our culture that it's the random things? Like,
Right.
yeah, they have spaceships and they have music, and then you show them like a microwave and they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, you've got a fucking box that shoots radiation.
Right, yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are you talking about?
They
Like,
just don't understand.
what? They go outside and they're like, yeah, we have like hover vehicles and spaceships, and they see like a gas powered automobile, and they're like, you sit in like a death box that runs on fucking exploding fuel.
What
Like,
the hell's that?
are you people psychopaths? This is Mad Max.
What do you do?
Is this fucking Beep Max Gluggle Road, which
Yeah.
is the original Mad Max Fury Road, of course. The only thing that's the same as Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's just called Star Wars out there, actually.
Also made by
George Lucas.
George Miller. No,
George Miller makes space
Yeah.
Star Wars.
no,
doesn't
he
it?
makes the
I was
Mad Max
going.
one.
My joke was George Lucas is already an alien.
Oh, see, I could believe it.
I could.
You know.
He's very odd, but he's very nice, which is
Yeah.
how I like to believe the aliens are.
I would like to believe that too.
This is a very Joe Rogan episode of the podcast.
We've somehow signed you in. Great movie.
M. Night Shyamalan,
You
he's
know.
making a film.
He could be an alien
Did
too.
he do Trap?
Yeah, I watched it.
You like Trap?
It was okay.
Do you like Josh Hartnett?
I did. Nat thought it was a bit wooden, but I
Josh
think
Hartnett
that's
or the movie Trap?
just the movie, and I think that's just Shyamalan's like dialogue and like
That's fair.
how he directs them all.
His movies do all feel the same of a very
But
specific time.
he is playing a serial killer who's not meant to be a serial killer to the general public. So maybe that's why it felt a bit wooden. I don't
It's
know.
true. I mean, he's trying to conceal his fucking evil.
Facts, bro.
All of M. Night's movies feel like they're from the year 2007 to me.
I don't disagree with that take, but you know what? I like 2007 movies, I guess.
It's a good year for movies, bro. Right, 2007.
The only one that doesn't feel like that split probably,
That's fair.
but old feels like that.
Old is definitely a movie from 2007.
And Knock at the Cabin, that
Oh,
one
Yeah,
that one feels a bit different as well. I think.
yeah, I'll give you that. Actually, that one's definitely that's like a
But that
2013
I
movie.
like that one. Yeah, that was good.
Man,
That's one of those ones on like Letterboxd. You know, they've got like the fun, like your like fun tag, like your collection of them, your group, and it's the characters are given irrefutable proof that God exists, and they just need to do it. That's like that movie right there.
oh man, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that movie. It's like that, bro. Like in that movie, like God is just real.
Facts, bro.
Like, there is just any no doubt to that.
They just need to like sort
Oh,
that
wait,
out.
thoughts?
Thoughts in the movie. Sorry. Bye.
Sorry, guys. Let's wait for a Knock at the Cabin to the resurrection of the Christ.
Bro. Judgment Day.
He's back. I want Mel Gibson's The Resurrection of the Christ to open with the spinning newspaper from Spider-Man 2.
I would love that.
He's back,
I think that could happen.
and it's J. Jonah Jameson in like a Roman toga at the cross. Jesus was a hero.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see it.
He's in the Greek
Then
amphitheater.
he looks
like,
around and the Lancer Longinus is gone. He's like, he's a menace.
It was him. I knew it.
Fuck. I think the creation myth would be better with more superhero characters.
More super. I think so. That would be quite fun.
God created Adam and Eve, and also Batman.
Yeah.
'Cause Batman's really fucking cool.
And yeah, the Good Omens guys are over there as well.
The good
That's
ones
what-
guys over there.
no.
Ah, God.
Being gay.
Being gay at the Garden
Super
of Eden.
gay.
When are we getting that?
Good Omens 3?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Probably after a Nancy Boys.
Oh, for what?
A Nancy Boys.
What?
A Nancy Boys?
Anansi Boys.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that? I've not heard of this one.
It's the. I guess it's about a Nancy. Like, the god.
Like this,
Yeah,
the
spider
Spider
god.
Man
I think so. I think it's about that.
from Doctor Who.
Perhaps. And
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And real
TM.
world lore.
Yeah.
And also
What's
real
that?
Africa.
I don't know what it's about past that, but they made that a series.
I didn't know they were doing that. I'm still
Yeah.
the Sandman coming.
We'll do
A
stuff on
plethora of
Mango.
redacted things.
Unfortunately.
It's a shame all these have to suffer. Do you maintain, like, they were like, we said this, can we revisit this quickly? You said in the previous podcast that, like, they said that, like, oh, we're always going to do 2 seasons of Sandman, like, Dream's entire stories and that, and you're like, fuck off and die, that's completely false and lies.
Shit, right? Just utter lies. I cannot believe that.
How many seasons, if they were to
We're
adapt
talking at
Sandman,
least, like, 5. 4 or 5 easily, not a problem. Like, definitely that, right? I could see a world where we speedrun Dream's story by solely doing stories focused on the progression of his character and the world around him to the point at where it gets to the end of the series, the end of the comic. But there's
still
so
think that
many.
takes longer than 2 seasons.
Aye, that 4 or 3 maybe. But there's so many other stories where he's tangentially or like superficially involved, which are like some of the best stories that you would use to fill out the season and make it more interesting, and they're just completely, I mean, maybe some of them will still be there, but I just think they want rid of it because the optics look bad to have it still existing, probably. And that's a shame because it's one of the best things they could have ever adapted.
Yeah.
Great in it.
It's great.
It's so cool.
I love when my creators just commit issues.
So, do you know what you should do? Just go read Sandman instead then. You know.
I don't know about you, Graham, but I'm going to be reading...
You're just going to read? Hold on, pause.
Well, we know I'm about to say a lie then.
Oh, damn
I was
it.
like, did I say a joke or did I say something earnest? And I was actually moving on to something earnest all of a sudden.
Okay,
I was like,
okay.
I'm going to read Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four.
But you could do it.
Good, yeah.
I mean,
excellent.
I'm
Very
trying to
good
read.
comic.
I'm trying to read the OGs, but it's very of its time, and you know that's the thing you need to struggle with when you're reading these old comics like that.
It's definitely of its time.
It's a lot.
Is She-Hulk
yeah.
or Spider-Man there?
No, this is like the Jack Kirby Stanley stuff.
I thought Spider-Man was there. Not like for the long term, but...
Not in the first, no, not in the first couple ones. He shows up there in his first issue.
Okay.
I think that's the first thing they meet, canonically.
Oh, okay.
So I don't
Maybe
know
I
when,
got it wrong then.
don't know when
Maybe
that takes place.
maybe what I'm thinking of is a Spider-Man issue, not a Fantastic Four issue.
Could be, but yeah, it's a lot.
It's
I took a break. I read Batman the Black Mirror as a wee break, as a wee
Batman the Black Mirror?
as a wee like break. You
What's
know?
that?
It's when Batman dies, R.I.P. And Dick Grayson, the GOAT, takes over the mantle of Batman, and it's written by Scott Snyder,
No.
and he does a kind of like a 2 arcs meshed into one, and it's just about, you know, Dick Grayson's Gotham, how that happens, and is the my favourite story, I guess it's the overall story really, is James Gordon Jr.
The Psycho Killer?
Aye,
Right.
that's where it becomes a Psycho
Yeah, right.
is this run here. It's really good. That
Okay.
stuff was the best stuff.
Man, shit.
It's good. And I like Dick. I don't think Scott Snyder wrote Dick Grayson as good as Grant Morrison wrote Dick Grayson as Batman, but that's maybe just Grant Morrison writing Dick Grayson as Batman better.
Grant Morrison's
But
a writer, really,
I actually understood, like, Scott Snyder done an interview with Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith famously, Fat Man on Batman podcast. You should listen to it if you like Batman at all. Spoke about the run that he done, and it was like, oh man, I look at Gotham as like, it's just going to reflect whoever is Batman at the time. So that's why he went this route with Dick Grayson as Batman as opposed to with Bruce as Batman. So when he wrote Bruce later in New 52, it was like he had different villains. And then when he done Jim Gordon as Batman later in that run, it was different again, which I quite liked.
I do
That
like
it
that,
molds
yeah.
and shifts around whoever it is.
A really good sort of way to go about it, yeah.
But yeah, man, you should listen to that podcast.
But Fat Man
You
on
should
Batman.
listen to the 4 hours of Grant Morrison on it, and it's literally life changing.
I should. I'd like to listen to Grant Morrison talk more. That guy's got some fucking... That person's got some shit to say.
Absolutely. Do you know that in the 4 hours there's only like an hour and a half of Batman talk probably, and the rest of it's just like Grant Morrison and his life and amazing
I'm
experiences.
off it on LSD right this very second.
That is literally he climbs some mystical temple, because if you
And the
climb,
podcast?
it describes a story to Kevin Smith.
I wasn't sure of that. Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
and
Kevin
Jack
Smith wants
Morrison
to sit there.
go up a
100%.
tempo. Or he would. Kevin Smith would be the happiest.
Kevin Smith's like, yeah, I'm going to sit here with 2 joints and I'm going to listen to the Buddha right here. Speak.
Literally.
Literally what he says. So Grant Morrison climbs this mystical tower because if you climb the steps in one breath, you're guaranteed enlightenment in this life or the next. So he does it.
Okay.
And he's like a shockingly easy to do actually. And then he has this crazy mystical experience. He
He
describes it on the podcast.
Experience was because he was feeling air deprived.
Perhaps, but it's great. It's amazing. You should listen to that podcast.
I might need to. I really
I've listened to it a lot of times. It's just on YouTube, the full 4 hours, and it's fantastic. My God.
That's okay.
It's so good.
That's a good one. Oh man, there you go.
But yeah, Sandman ruined. Rip.
Sandman ruined. Rip. God. I think that's it.
That's it, Ewan. Aye.
I could keep you. We could keep going forever. I
We
love
could.
talking to you, Graham.
We absolutely could.
This is so much fun for us.
Of course.
But I think we've found a good point, and we are getting quite long on the hour, and I don't want Rebecca to hate us.
That's fair.
We're not repeating the 2024 recap.
No.
As God is my witness, look up.
Look up. June 12th?
11?
July
Give me
11th?
one last fact check.
July 11th.
I think it's July 11th. I think it's
Definitely
the same month as
July.
Fantastic. Right next to Fantastic Four, isn't it?
Both are July.
July 11th.
There you go.
Look up. What about Fantastic Four?
July 2nd.
25th.
Oh my God, what?
Did they not delay it?
That might be it.
I think they pushed it back just to escape Superman just a wee bit.
Man, you would want to get some room to
Yeah.
breathe.
You might get some birth. Well, damn.
There you go.
Well,
That's a shame. We could have had like some sort of Super 4 or Fantastic Man. Sorry. Oh man. And on that note,
Fuck the Fantastic Man.
are you going to see Fantastic Man this weekend? We're like, yeah, what movie's that? It's like, no,
Did you
no.
see?
It's 2 movies.
It's 2 movies. Did you see Fantastic Man on Letterboxd? Fantastic Mr. Man.
Oh. Sometimes I don't even try. You know, it just happens.
Mate, I maintain that you're the funnier person in this fucking conversation. You just fucking have this energy. What powers does Spock have, Graham? Like,
To bring it back, real quick.
just to leave you very briefly that last story right before the podcast. Graham, we were talking about Star Trek something, and Graham earnestly and politely asked, "What powers does Spock have?" Because he's just like, well, he's an alien. He looks like an alien. He must have like a power.
Surely there's something going on
And
there.
in fairness, he can mind meld and do like
there you go.
Vulcan like karate, but like it's not like he shoots lasers with his eyes. But the way Graham speaks, his genuine curiosity and his zest for life is overwhelming. I think it's beautiful. He wasn't trying to trick me there. He was genuinely like asking.
Like, what's going on there?
It's beautiful to see.
Thank you.
And Fantastic Man. I can't believe you've said that. First steps, actually.
First steps,
Fantastic Man takes his first steps.
4 steps.
4 steps.
4 steps.
Fantastic
4
Man.
steps.
4 steps.
Oh, my God.
Fantastic Man. Super steps.
Oh, it's so good. It's
It's
so good.
like fucking Barbenheimer, but like just really weird.
Yeah. Barbenheimer locked out so hard, bro. What a great
Dead.
name.
You just could never repeat that either.
Facts.
Remember Glicked? No,
yeah,
you don't.
Nah, no one remembers it.
Like,
Oh,
Fantastic Man doesn't quite convey how amazing those two films are.
know.
Superman and the Fantastic Four, by their powers combined, they are the Fantastic Man.
Man. Yeah. It's not enough, is it?
Like, he's a really great guy.
Both of them are, maybe. I don't know.
Fantastic Man is a book that Grant Morrison would write for DC.
100%.
Like Vertigo, DC Vertigo.
Yeah.
Grant Morrison's Fantastic Man.
Yes. Oh.
Oh my God, Graham, you're incredible. It's been an absolute
Thank
joy
you.
tonight.
It has
been beautiful work, I think.
Thank you.
We will reconvene as always at some point.
Yes.
You have got to watch Andor.
I will have watched things perhaps by
I
the time
will
we come back.
probably watched Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Maybe that'll be the next one. Oh.
Missions Impossibles.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go see Fantastic Man
Yes, in cinemas.
in cinemas
July
July 11th and
25th.
25th. 2 parts. It's like Boyhood. It's like an experiment.
They
That movie.
split. Right, now we give a week
The
between them.
before trilogy and the after trilogy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I said there. Those movies are just before or something. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll convene with that. We won't have anything superhero. No, because we've got Ironheart.
Bro, we'll probably speak about it, yeah.
I don't think Ironheart's going to get an episode to herself.
Nah.
And not that I'm not excited. I don't think Disney are excited.
Me neither. I don't think the confidence is high.
All the guys.
Dominic Thorne, sorry.
I really am sorry, Dominic Thorne. Like, genuinely. Alden Ehrenreich, Shea Coulee.
We're alright in Wakanda Forever.
I'm not forgiving Anthony Ramos. Yeah, we'll talk about something else. Maybe even not superhero-y. I can't believe that.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
2025.
In the year of our Lord 2025.
We've done 3 consecutive superhero episodes that also feature us doing rampant speculation. Jessica Jones is back!
Oh, she is? Oh, next time.
Time.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. What a world.
What? Yeah.
Superheroes might be good again. Guys, look
Bang.
up.
There you go. 2 out of 4 down.
2 out of 4 ain't bad.
Sure.
Let's keep that.
Keep the train rolling.
Let's go.
Come on.
I will see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Scenes is a fan-created podcast. We have no affiliation with any of the brand studios or properties mentioned. All views are our own.
Produced and edited by my partner, Rebecca. Music is provided by Epidemic Sound, and the cover artwork was commissioned by Rhiannon Kagoe on Twitter or Instagram.